This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
Throwing Fits, the only podcast that matters, elite Jewish Hollywood edition. Adam Pally, Dan Levy, Indebted, dropping on NBC. James, fuck your shit up right now.
All right, got to keep the lights on. The Last Dab XXX is the hottest sauce on Hot Ones. It's the number 10 sauce in the lineup. I just fucking dabbed like Hillary Clinton. Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself. It's the newest version of the Last Dab hot sauce. It's the hottest, the thoughtiest version. It's the hottest Last Dab ever. It's the tastiest too. Getting some fruit notes.
Break it down one time.
Some oak base. It's got smoking Ed Curry's, formerly of the Knicks, infamous chili pepper X. It's got pepper X, chocolate pepper X, and peach pepper X, all combined in that sauce. Oh, hence the fruit. 3 times the fucking X, you virgins. Pepper X is 400 times hotter than a jalapeno. The Last Dab ingredients also include distilled vinegar, ginger root, turmeric, coriander, cumin, and dry mustard. This shit's a 10 out of 10 on the heat scale. Available now at heatness.com. Tune the fuck in. Watch Hot Ones on Thursdays, 11 a.m. on youtube.com/firstwefeast. The season 11 premiere is on February 6th. So we're fucking pointing to that premiere, as well as the Evergreen Thursdays.
Super Bowl of wings.
And look, we're at 7 million followers right now. If we get back to 10 million subs, we're going on Hot Ones. So tune the fuck in.
Hell yeah.
And Chef, hit that motherfucking Wheatus. Listeners, I say this every podcast, but I especially mean it this podcast. We are joined by the tycoons of TV, the NBC MVPs, the network Navy, the sitcom sultans, the lords of the laugh track, the cue card kings, barons of the boob tube, imams of the idiot box, the moguls of must-see TV, creator, executive producer Dan Levy, and leading man Adam Pally of NBC sitcom Indebted. Is that right?
Yeah, you
Bumming
got
soon.
everything. That was
when does it drop?
amazing.
What's the
Really
premiere
like
date?
that intro.
That
What
was
time slot?
amazing. NBC, find that, put it on a.
No,
Wait,
that's my IP though, so they can't have it. They got
Oh,
to.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What's
they'll blast it.
That
what's
should be
my
the
lesson.
day and what's the time slot?
February 6th, 9:30 after Will and Grace.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
That's a good lead-in.
It's not bad, for multicam, vibes. You can't.
Are we still
beat
doing
Will and
must see TV? Is that still like the talk of like Thursday?
That was done like
Dan would know.
10
Have we
years
gotten
ago.
that talking point from the network?
I don't think
know.
it's. I actually don't know if it's still called Must See TV, but I think
feels
I
like-
think it's Comedy Happens Now. I'm
yeah,
not sure.
yeah.
I probably should have. I probably
Characters
should.
welcome.
Yeah. It's
Where drama happens.
but still Thursdays 9:30 NBC. It will always be Must See
That's
TV.
like a
to
prime-
us.
and then
That's prime
streaming
time,
on the
right?
Peacock
And streaming on the
the
Peacock.
day after, which we don't know what that means yet.
Yeah, I googled cock pee and we got it backwards. Got some results. Is
I think it's streaming on Hulu the next day. I think Peacock comes out afterwards.
Oh.
there going to
okay.
be like digital only clips and shit?
I don't know.
I don't have no idea.
We probably should
We
have prepped
just
for
hit
this
your we just hit
interview.
your OnlyFans to
We
get that
have
content.
no
accounts.
idea, yeah.
Who follows you guys? So it's Will and Grace, Indebted, and then
The local
Then the
news.
news. No.
It's 10 o'clock. Would be like a Dick Wolf show.
Yeah, it's probably like
Chicago PD or something.
Yeah,
Nice.
Chicago Fire.
Yeah.
Ah,
what more could you
yes.
ask for?
Come on.
Yeah.
It's everything you've ever
Damn,
wanted.
murderers row.
Yeah.
Have you guys been media trained for like this?
Yeah, what are the
Yes,
talking
we
points?
have
This
been.
rollout?
We have
They're like,
been.
Pally, shut the fuck up.
We have been.
Dan-
it didn't go far from that.
Dan, get a haircut.
They sat us down in this big conference room in a
Dan, get
hotel.
your coolest ALD hoodie out.
They sat us down in a conference room,
Who's they? Like
the network,
the
suits,
all the
the
heads of
suits,
the
the
network,
peacocks,
and
the
everything.
peacock.
Peacock suits,
The
and they
page
gave us
program.
like
Yeah,
a
pages.
10-minute talking to about what we should be talking about, what we should be hitting.
Yeah.
I zoned out for the entire 10
Of course.
minutes, like,
This is why you've been canceled numerous times.
and then like nailed the room with like, so what are we saying if Iran comes up?
Yeah.
Huge laugh.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was like going through that 15 different ways. I missed every point that day.
Are they telling you to avoid politics? Like, don't endorse
No, they didn't even.
Bernie Sanders?
No. What? No. They didn't. They didn't say anything about that. They were just basically like, bring it back to the show, blah, blah. But, when we're sitting on a stage with Fran Drescher, like people immediately are like, Fran, we love you.
What do you think of Iran, Fran?
Yeah, what do you think about Iran?
She's like, I have lots of thoughts.
I'm trying to laugh. I'm scared to death.
Luckily, we do a lot of episodes about the conflict in Iran, so it works out.
Yeah, right. So
It
it
takes
all.
place in 2019, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, how does that work? Did we shoot
Present
we
day?
didn't work on. We never mentioned the year. Does it take place present day or 6 months previous?
No, I think it's. I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It's like a lost element to it.
Right. Yeah.
No, but there's
Flashbacks
one
and parallel narratives
episode. One episode where someone tells Fran it's not the 90s.
Right,
So we know it's not the 90s.
little wink.
Yeah.
4 days at the
Sorry,
nanny.
sorry.
You guys
Yeah,
can
touch
touch
your
your
hands.
hands.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Dan and I are going to be holding hands at that
I
time.
know.
We're
So
in
just,
Dan, we're
so
in
just
Dan Levy's hotel room.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
are.
Yo, this is all right. So we have the mobile rig. We got chef sitting tableside, whipping up the fucking cacio e pepe in the fucking Parmesan wheel.
Yeah, I feel like
Next
we're
to
at the
the
sushi
table.
bar. We're at the omakase.
Yeah. At the Four Seasons.
Boom. Yes.
Thank you, NBC.
Thank you, NBC.
Thank you.
We're-
James and I are sleeping over at Dan's.
Yeah, this room is so big for a New York City
Yeah,
hotel.
perfect for potting.
It's
Yeah.
exactly 550 square feet.
Exactly. We found that
Your
out today.
Personal assistant. Who was that? Publicist?
Victor. Yeah. Victor. Yeah.
Publicist.
Assistant.
Assistant. Damn. He
Yeah.
knows the square footage of every room that you stay in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's got a lot of time so he can figure things out.
A lot of people are trying to get to Dan Levy.
Is Chuck allowed to smoke weed in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, you're
I don't
fine.
think so.
You're
I
fine.
don't think
Why, you
so.
have weed?
Yeah.
I don't
He
want
always
to get kicked out. It's got here.
Come on, man.
You're fine.
He always has weed.
To be fair,
my house.
They think I'm Dan Levy, so
Right.
they could kick me out and you could stay.
Do you guys want to go like item for item for the fit check, or do you want to go we go Dan or Adam first and the other? You want to go bar for bar?
Let's go bar for bar. That's probably the easiest.
So we can
Let's-
compare you because we're just gonna be it's gonna be
It's gonna be
dick measuring contest
comparison.
the whole
Yeah,
episode.
let's go
Of
bar
course,
for bar.
Of course.
Okay. Top down, bottom up. What do you guys want to do?
My guess is bottom up.
Correct.
up.
Not cops.
Correct.
Chuck, you can smoke weed.
Yeah. Don't worry.
If you went top down, you're a cop.
Yeah, no.
You're
I,
not.
I, it never makes sense to go top down to me because bottom up is like.
Did Ezra went top down, right?
He went.
Yeah, but
top
he has
down,
cop elements.
Yeah, he does.
He does. It's
He's
like
cop hair. He has cop.
He's
hair.
cop hair. He's so smart. It's like.
Are you saying that
instantly-
cops are smart?
No, but like I don't trust.
He's a big cop guy.
Yeah,
Pigs
I don't
are
know.
smart. Pigs are pretty smart.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. He's got narc vibes.
He's got narc vibes.
Yes, he's got narc.
Unlike
vibes.
you guys,
I
who are
love
just
him.
completely unprofessional.
No, I have not a narc vibe in my soul.
Very a narc vibe.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, you've been arrested quite a few times.
yeah, man. Narking. Yeah.
Wait, Levy, have you
I've
been arrested before?
him. No, I've never been arrested.
Are you proud of that? Or
I got kicked out of Hebrew school for throwing stink bombs. That's
For what?
for throwing stink bombs.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Damn.
Levy and I are very different on that front. Like I was a bad kid and still kind of get in trouble a lot. And Levy is kind of squeaky clean on that level. Although I did
That's why
find
he's the
out,
boss.
yeah, that's why he's in charge. I did find out that Levy as a child had knives.
yeah.
What kind of knives are we talking? Like throwing knives, or
Yeah. I collected knives.
you like a mall ninja?
yeah. I had
Yeah,
like
which is
Do
like
you like throwing stars?
it doesn't
throwing
quite
stars,
track,
throwing
you know,
knives. Like every knife that Steven Seagal had in his movies, I would buy them.
Like the replica?
The Bayer knives.
Yeah.
Like,
They-
remember
so they're
Under Siege
specifically
where he's
like-
the chef and he throws the knife against the wall?
No.
Cop those knives.
So you got those.
even that is a red flag, right? Because like I've
Yeah.
seen that movie and never once was I like that part.
I need those knives.
This part of this movie is sticking right here.
Yeah.
The practice.
Where are
The
those
knife.
knives now? At your parents' house?
They're in a green bag in my house.
They're just in a
A
bag.
still
green have them.
But they're safely
Yeah.
in a green
These
bag.
kids,
They're
man,
not like a.
that is
They're not like a
fucking-
knife safety
In a
locker,
case?
like a
I
gun
mean,
case.
they're no, they don't need a safety case.
Are your
for-
kids of knife collecting age?
No, they're too young.
Are they fans of knife culture in general? Have you
No, I don't
imparted
think
this
so.
love of
Knife-
knives?
knife
I mean,
play?
look, I definitely have some
Is that-
substance issues. I don't got weapons around.
Yeah.
Is knife play a kink?
No,
Ooh, I
Okay.
like this questioning.
no, but I just was
we always
into
ask
them.
about kinks in the fit check.
Yeah, I know. I like where this. We
Yeah,
got there right away.
boilerplate standard operating procedure. What
What's your
gets you
BDSM
hard?
stitch?
What
Yeah.
moves your dick?
Yeah.
Navy SEAL style weaponry.
Yeah, right.
Drones.
Right.
Drones. Iran.
So while Adam tries to struggle to open up his
Tiny
little
tequila.
Patron nip
Yeah.
that Chuck got from some airline.
get
Let's start at the footwear. Adam, do you want to go first? What kind of kicks do we have on today?
I have old beat. I have these Jordan fours, breads,
Nike Air on the back.
Nike Air on the back.
Nice. All right, good.
You had those with white laces at one point, right?
I had white laces in these for a while. I was wearing them in the spring with white laces.
That's a good move.
I feel like we've talked about this. I'm a big white lace on Jordan guy.
Yeah.
He did that.
Really?
Yeah, he did that. There are some pictures you can find of him in the shadows with white laces. And I think that's kind of
that's a pro. I feel like white laces are a pro
Thank you.
move. And then what I will say, just as a general note to the impressionable children at home that are buying knives as we speak. What's always interesting to me is it's always nice to match the tongue to the laces. Now, obviously, white wouldn't work in this case. But
no,
again,
but
that's a good
he
idea.
also wore white laces in the fives, in those black fives that have the that like little wave
Yeah, like
graphic in the front.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think he wore them in an All-Star game or something when he was wearing those big chunky Theophilus London style.
The fucking wool, the ankle warmers.
Yeah, like with the white silver tongue.
Oh yeah.
And I really like that
3M,
vibe.
Yeah.
So I was trying these out for a while when we were shooting, and then when I got back to New York and it was cold, I went back to all black. So and
You
these
switch
are
the
kinda-
laces with the season.
Yeah, and these are kind of my
seasonal effective lacing.
these are kind of my New York beater J's. That
Because
I
I
like.
would say it's a bold move to wear like Grail sneakers in January in New York. But
Yes,
here
it
we are.
is. But
you're right.
There's
So who gives
nothing
a fuck?
better. There's nothing better than beat up Jays. And
Well, to
like,
me-
facts.
to me,
I mean,
these
like, people
these-
not caring is always
that's the
best.
flex, right? And like
Yeah,
these
yeah.
don't look
Hence,
good.
you popped off the stock.
Oh, you would keep these in a box? Suck my dick.
Exactly.
You fucking nerd.
I don't keep anything. I don't have any boxes.
Nothing's
Right.
on ice.
Yeah.
Nothing is on ice in my
No.
house, which is a problem.
That's a result of global warming.
I just create carbon footprint. But I also, I don't
You
know.
burn those boxes in the backyard.
yeah.
Yeah.
No. I walk them to homeless people and then I throw them away into a regular recycling bin.
You want some
in
J's?
front of them.
Psych!
Yeah.
Fuck you.
And then I do
Get
like
a
a Jerry
job.
Seinfeld style bit about what's with all these homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the kind of my. I don't even. Are these Grail? They were re-released a couple years
They
ago.
were. I got a pair of the real. It's great, but it's
They're
a
great,
perfect
though.
sneaker.
And
people,
these
people
are
would
your
argue that the
beaters.
fours are the
These
best
are
Jordan
my
silhouettes.
New York.
What are your
winter-
LA beaters?
My LA I wore these a lot this year on the show. My LA beaters are this
Some
pair.
Chelsea boots.
Yeah, when I go to LA, I like to make sure my t-shirt goes all the way down to the back of my
Yes.
ankles.
Yeah.
And
Long V's.
The,
That's
the
how
king
you-
of brunch.
That's how you reduce your carbon footprint. You reuse that shirt as toilet paper.
yeah. You know, working on our show that Indebted, which starts February
Thursday.
Thursday. I don't want to
9:30.
keep bringing it back to that.
No, that's
but
why we're all here. We get it.
was an interesting vibe. I never done a multicam, and dressing for it in the morning was different. I mean, you're in the room. I feel like that is something that is, being on a multicam is middle between shooting on location in a room, because when you're shooting on location, you're really not in your own clothes.
Okay.
You're like, you gotta be there at 5 a.m. at like a ranch in New Mexico. You're really very rarely like trying to get a fit off. Like,
Right.
you have your staples, but you're not
Right.
trying to do anything. Here, you're like getting to work at 8:30. You're in your own clothes all day. The network and the studio are coming to watch a run through, and you're in your own fit. You're like, you gotta look,
Right.
you gotta like
So you spend
present.
all
Bring it.
day in your own clothes, and then when it's go time, you change.
Yes, only on when you're shooting the scenes do you
Okay.
change. So like you really are in front of the network and the studio and like hundreds of people all day in your own fit.
Mm.
So it was a new vibe to every morning like get
You got to really pay attention
you
to what you're
dressed. So I
putting
didn't
together.
wear a lot of sneakers in LA this go around. I wore a lot of those
Love
a
Birkins.
lot of
Love
Birkenstocks.
Birks.
I was wearing Birkenstocks almost every
Should we
day.
talk about we have the game worn
You have
James
game
and I.
worns.
This
Yes,
is- I mean, come on.
we gave you the game
the
worns.
flu game, dude.
Yes, dude. Those are I wore those every day.
And we
Yeah,
have
they
to be
smell like
very-
shit, by the
we
way.
have to be very clear that Adam was wearing them before Kanye. It's a big,
Yes,
it's a
Oh, yeah,
big-
that's
white
right.
piece.
Very
I was.
important.
It was
It's
such a
very
bummer when
important.
that thing
So
came
are
out.
you bummed or are you like validated? Because I think
Validated.
some of the members of the fail gang, whatever we're calling them, the
throw-ups,
the throw
the throw-ups.
teams, the throw ups, the Tyler's. That
fit,
is
the
like
fit friends.
That is yes, the fit friends,
The friends with
the
fits.
big brain comes through. It's validating, I think,
Fit
to a
friends
lot of
not
those
bad.
kids. But
Fit
you're
friends
bummed.
good.
But also, the white leather Birks are such a level above. Like,
Yeah,
the
he's
tan
the nurse.
suede
The
tobacco.
nurse Burks
Yeah.
are. And Kanye's just doing what did he got suede.
He had
It's like
that
a-
tobacco
regular
suede
like
suede, yeah.
tobacco suede
Yeah.
and with an all black fit that was like to me was like
Yeah, it was
he-
like all hater active. It was very bizarre. The footwear didn't match.
I
the-
feel like
the
he
rest
heard
of the fit.
someone say that Birkenstocks were having a comeback. He sent someone out to like the Sherman Oaks Galleria or whatever.
Your
and
most
they, like-
normcore Birks.
Yeah, and they came back
Tobaccos.
with that, and he was like, whatever. I'll walk to my Ferrari in it.
Were the white Birks ever like a talking point in the show?
Yes. So the reason that they stuck was because the one note they ever had about my wardrobe, and we pushed it.
Yeah.
I
The
would
wardrobe
say-
on the show is.
Oh, we'll get into the war.
we'll get into
But
it.
we pushed
but
it like
is-
our goal was to be like
to piss people off.
just normally on the show when they present younger people on a multicam, they have this ethos where it's like, don't let them have style or anything. Make it so that
American
generic.
Eagle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Sherman. Young
Yeah,
Sherman.
That's so they're
exactly.
more relatable to the audience.
I think that's what they're thinking.
Or is
in
it
their
because it's
head.
like corporate suits that are coming through on set and they're like, oh, yeah.
I think
this
it's
what
is-
the
It's both.
fuck is this guy wearing?
I think it's just something people
little
don't
light in his
really-
loafers.
yeah.
I just
Yeah.
think for the most part, a lot of people don't really think about it. It's like overlooked, you know,
Right.
especially like the young male wardrobe, you know.
right. Yeah, like when we were doing the pilot, it was a big like kind of grappling with our wardrobe department because Dan and I were like. I remember the first time you gave her the first wardrobe person a list of, and she was great, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
You gave her a list of, I don't care. You gave her a list of
Jordans, yeah, and she came
back with like these bright,
Like
neon.
Spizikes or just like the
Yeah, and
worst.
like
Dan was
low
like,
top
team
Jordans.
Yeah,
Jordans.
and
You're like,
Dan was
nah.
like, no, these aren't going to work. And she was like, well, those other ones are like a lot of money.
Yeah.
And
I
Dan
was
was like,
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, that's literally the whole
Get
point.
through my size.
yeah.
We need to get them.
Yeah.
You can't have someone on the show wearing low top,
Yeah.
you know,
This show's about
purple
parents
Jordan
moving-
1.
Yeah, it was.
It's about your parents moving home. We need the fucking Jordans.
yeah, it has nothing to do that. But we wanted to.
It's your choice.
Yeah.
We just
Can't have
wanted
you looking
to.
like a junior high varsity girl basketball player.
yeah, I don't know. It just felt really like most people I know, most of my friends who aren't in Hollywood, even like my older friends that I went to high school with, they are John's enthusiasts. Like everyone's into sneakers, everyone's into what you're wearing. Like
Well, you came from the fucking Goatbergs,
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
like
Yeah.
nothing but John's enthusiasts.
Yes.
Exactly. Shout out Aaron Kazander.
Baby
Right.
Dick Sam Werner.
Exactly.
and the baby dick himself.
Exactly.
All right,
but
so we
that's
got,
most rooms.
so we got the fours.
Oh, and then the opposite on
Black
Levy.
fours
What-
on Adam.
And then you got the Stompers.
I
You
got the
came through
Stompers.
seasonal
The-
appropriate. Who
exactly.
makes those?
Gucci.
Okay. Damn.
Gucci boots.
Wow.
Damn.
Network
Someone's
money.
getting money. dude.
Network money.
No, these were, I decided to give myself some big black boots.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
are like sexy Bozo the Clown stompers.
I love these.
They're
Fashionable Gestapo, dude.
I mean, my boot game is struggling.
They
right
got
now.
the laces and the zippers.
Yeah.
You said you were going to come through in boots. What
I
was
know.
that about?
Choose your own
I
adventure.
didn't really understand why you were saying that.
I don't know. This is something I
Post-sneaker.
wrote.
Do you wear
Yeah.
those in LA,
Oh, yeah.
or are you
We
purposely
talked a
like,
lot.
I'm going to
We
bring
talked
it
a
to
lot
New
on
York?
set about post sneaker
Yeah.
world. It's a big conversation. With
Is this like an
Dan.
It's the
opportunity
Birks.
for you to wear like the diesel joints because it's like winter in New York?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's
Well, LA
it's cold and
You can't drive
really
in
wear.
these.
Yeah, it's impossible. I can't go to Fryman Canyon in these
Foot would go
boots.
through, your foot would go through the floor of your
My
Prius.
man broke the Lime scooter in half.
Yeah, it's
He's banned from Erewhon.
Yeah, right. Exactly, dude. Shit.
Oh
love
man,
everyone.
no.
Did you-
I love
why
those.
these Gucci boots? Like, did you have your eyes on these for a minute?
Yeah, I had them for
Why not just
forever.
Tim's?
I think you
Say
saw
New
me
York,
wearing a
'cause he's
similar
rich.
pair.
Because he's
I saw-
fucking rich, dude.
No, I saw him wearing them.
Which I had gotten them from the show.
The same Gucci
Oh,
boots?
really?
Yes.
Okay.
No, mine were Tom Brown. I think.
Yeah,
on the
Tom
show.
Brown.
Similar vibe, because it's like a wingtip,
It was like
pebbled leather.
Yeah, it was
green.
like
white
the
laces
the white laces on a
with a
wingtip.
suit.
Similar. It was like I was wearing white laces all year in my gym.
Wait, so are we saying so Pally is the influencer? in
oh
this
yeah,
relationship?
everything on the
Trickle
show
down.
that he wore, I
Damn.
would buy.
But weren't you?
100%.
Weren't
Most
you
this
in-
whole wardrobe, I believe, was bought in my size earlier.
But were you not? I mean, I don't know how it works because we're not in TV yet. But
Yeah.
weren't you kind of directing the wardrobe of his character?
yeah,
at all?
we were doing it together.
Okay.
So we would pick stuff and,
It's a scam.
and send
It's a
links.
scam.
Yeah.
we
We
would send
managed
links.
Your Grailed account must be fucking popping.
I wish I had one, dude. I can't figure this shit out.
You have a Grailed account, motherfucker.
Let me tell you about
purchase.
Deep-
Never
let me tell you
sold
about-
one
yeah,
thing.
true. Let me tell you about Depop.
I
It's
wish
amazing.
I could. You know how many pictures on my phone I've been like, I'm gonna sell these.
Never.
All these angles.
You're a celebrity, dog. You don't have time for this shit.
I was like, I like hoarding my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing's on ice.
Not at all.
Nothing.
What
Not
other
a-
Gucci do you own? Do you have like the snake
This-
pants?
no, just these are the only things I have.
Some
that are Gucci.
some blouses, some Harry style blouses.
Gucci loafers?
Gucci. Oh, I have Gucci flip flops that that give me blisters for as long as I've had them.
Did you get it because of Future?
And I got them because I just thought it'd be fucking great to have them.
Right.
And
The
then
Ojai Valley Inn.
at the Ojai Valley Inn, and then no joke, I got them and I got so many blisters just constantly that my feet were bleeding, and then I had to get rid of them.
Are you going to do Gucci suits like when you're doing red carpet shit?
Yeah, what are your
And parties?
We saw your luggage being brought up, and there was some
Yeah, your rack
interesting
looked good,
pieces.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, you looked into
Yeah.
it?
What
Oh,
is the tailoring? What are you rocking? with?
I'm wearing
lot of
Hugo
Noah.
Boss suit.
Nazis,
you're
Nazis
Hugo.
loved Hugo Boss.
Actually, Hugo Boss loved Nazis.
Yeah, it was a two-way street.
So it's the
A lot of
ultimate fuck you to
appreciation.
have a.
Hey, I'm a big fan of you, and you're a big fan of me.
It was Spider-Man meme.
Yeah,
Hitler,
exactly.
Hitler,
and Mr. Boss himself.
Hugo, in his grave
We're
right
happy
now,
to
he's
see
like,
that,
this
that you're
Jewish
carrying on that
showrunner.
great legacy.
Yeah, yeah.
This
I have
is
to
the
do what I
worst
have to
thing
do.
that could ever happen to the Hugo Boss name is this Jewish showrunner.
Do you have a deal with Hugo Boss? Is it like a plug situation?
No.
No, it's I go into the store and I go, I want to have this, and they go, okay, cool. What are you doing it for?
Cool,
I'm
dude.
like, I'm doing some press. I'm like, we don't care. And then they give me an
Whatever,
espresso
dude.
when I buy a suit.
That's Spro.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
bro.
good. So
All right, so Hugo Boss suit, are you going to be like a Joaquin Phoenix and like recycle the same fit for every award show, like a fucking swagless bitch, or do you have like a fit for every single
Definitely,
thing?
that doesn't sound like
no,
TV.
that's not what I'm going to be doing.
So you have multiple Hugo Boss suits.
I have several of the same color, multiple.
Maroon,
If you're wearing one, you throw it away.
burgundy,
Maybe.
that
Bordeaux.
burgundy boss.
Yeah.
No, then I'm going to wear that black and white Noah jacket.
Oh, that we wore to the GQ party that
And
never
we
got
didn't get pictured.
photographed.
What do you mean? We
You wore the same shit?
No, but we sorry. So we got invited like kind of as an afterthought, I think. to
Well,
the
you
GQ.
got invited. You brought me.
I think I got
Oh, you're
invited.
the plus one. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
yeah, yeah.
of you.
That was awesome.
It was great. We got invited as like
Is it the Men of the Year party?
yeah. It
Yes.
was like kind of an afterthought, I think, because it was like came late, and it certainly wasn't like in the nice packaging. You know, it was
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
sure,
an
sure.
email.
It was a
like,
paperless
it was
post.
e-
paperless
yeah.
It
post.
said like to Sir Matthew McConaughey crossed out, and then it was like
yeah,
Adam
yeah,
Pally
in an
written under
email.
it.
So I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
Facebook invite.
No, but but we were so excited because we were
An
working.
Eventbrite link.
We were all amped, so we like got on these like dope fits,
Yeah.
and
Did you go shopping for the party?
yeah,
or,
specifically
yeah.
we were like, let's get this.
cue montage of you guys prancing around fucking Melrose, getting kidded.
But, yeah, and like
Rodeo, bro.
it
Network
was like
money.
yeah.
Sunset. It was sunset, right? That was the part. It was sunset.
Yeah, it was at some Sunset Hotel, and
Yeah.
then like we got there late because we worked that night, suspiciously late the night we had to go. We were like, we'll be out by 7. We get out to like 9:30, so we missed all the like good pictures.
But we
And we-
did see Post Malone giving a rambling speech.
Oh my god,
He was like,
Because you won big
fashion.
fit of the night.
like
or
right
whatever.
at we're walking in, we're like, who are we gonna see? Who are we gonna see? All of a sudden we saw like Brett Gelman and Nick Kroll, and they're like, come with us, man. We're like, great. It's like a hangout. Like
Yeah.
Post Malone won some award for his cowboy hat. I didn't even know.
I don't know
was
what he
going
was
on.
saying.
You
He
won an
was
award
like-
for drinking 18, for butt chugging 18 Bud Lights.
It was like
Bud Light in
no
my
joke. I
piss.
think I saw him sitting on Will Welch's shoulders. That was like
I mean,
that
shit.
was like the highlight of the night, and we
crow's
had
nest.
fun, but we were like, it was a bummer. Like no,
Because we,
Wait,
we,
wait,
we,
people
we, we
weren't-
had these amazing
No one was.
fits.
No
What
one
were
gave
the
a
fits?
shit.
What were the
No,
fits?
we
no,
walked in and
we
they
were like
they-
both know it out.
Yeah,
So you
they,
look like sailors.
yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
much.
pretty much. No,
preppy
I had this
sailors.
like dope, like double-breasted herringbone suit,
Okay.
which I've now since realized after last week's pictures make me look like Orson Welles.
Nice, dude. So just fat as shit.
Just
a fat
huge.
alcoholic.
I look
fat and
enormous.
drunk.
Like I was like, Jesus Christ, what happened
Yeah.
to me? I'm like in maybe the best shape I've ever been. I put on that suit. I swear to God, I look like fucking John Larroquette, like this giant
Men lie,
Tim
women
Robbins
lie. Double-breasted
motherfucker.
suits don't lie, my G.
No, they do
You had
not.
the
man.
you had the matching Noah
I had
tailoring on too.
Yeah, no, I for that party I was wearing the Noah black and white jacket and those really nice president's pants
Oh, yeah.
and the Doc Martin loafers.
Nice.
But the problem was that as we showed up, we were a little bit late, and they grabbed Adam like, "Come with us."
To like the step and repeat or whatever?
No, just they brought him right into the
We were
party
like,
because
we were like, here we go.
Oh.
and then we missed the step and
We
repeat.
miss a whole.
Damn, dude.
So we had these great outfits. So I'm wearing that outfit tomorrow.
Yeah, good,
Stars,
good.
they're just like us. You just want a fit pick. You want like the pro fit
professional
pick to
fit
drop on the
pick.
Yeah, of
that's
course.
what
That's
we want.
the whole thing we were talking about. And then I was like, I'll recycle this thing at the
Right, because if
upfront.
there's no visual,
and
you
then I
know,
did that. Was like oof,
documentation.
God, I
There's no
should've looked
evidence
at
that you're a fit repeater.
no.
I had
Yeah.
one blurry photo. I had like the Uber driver take a picture of me. Like, I was like, I gotta get a picture
And
of
he's
this
like,
outfit.
this guy 1 star. Fucking obnoxious, man.
It's fit 1 star.
Yeah, he rated your fit 1 star.
It was not great.
Damn.
Yeah,
Why
it
don't we
was a
move up to
bummer.
the pants? Why don't we start with Dan?
Yeah, let's go. We'll go
My
back.
pants are John Elliott.
I like this. This is the undone hem.
Yes,
where
I
it's
love-
not like a fray. 'cause
I love
frays are a
these
little
pants.
played out, but it's like, yeah, I like them.
He only
Yes.
made those like one time, right?
Yeah, like last summer, I think.
Mm.
I love these pants, but I had to get them like altered a bunch because the waists are always his. I go back and forth with his fit. Like sometimes the size is just.
But you're
crazy.
unlike Adam. You're in pretty good shape.
I'm in pretty good
I
shape.
don't know why
he's,
that's
he's in good
become a
shape
fucking
now.
thing. I think
But
now.
No, you are.
I really worked my ass off, and then I saw
Yeah.
his pictures.
After you saw that pic and got an eating disorder immediately afterwards.
that pic was last week.
But I had
hell
an
of a week.
injury. I had an
Yeah,
injury, so I
horrible
haven't
week.
really been. I'm not like I'm not really working.
Right, right,
What's your
right.
injury?
Good. I've frozen shoulder.
What does that mean?
But
I've
Dan
been
is-
diagnosed.
Dan
I've been
isn't
diagnosed.
surprised.
Damn, he's got an
good shape.
icebox where his shoulder used to be, fam.
No,
Just
frozen.
have
You get it from like
howitzer.
doing the ab roller thing?
I first injured it, and then I got a cortisone shot, and then
HGH. That's what you need.
yeah. So I do need. I need to go on fucking steroids.
Yeah, you do.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
get that pace that you want to like
So wait, you need the waist taken in because like that was the issue, or
No, yeah. For this, these pants ran big.
Specifically. Okay,
yeah,
got
yeah. And the whole point is for them to look so good hem, so they got to be
Mhm.
tight up. So
Yeah.
I had to go back twice.
they are great jeans. It's a great wash. John Elliott, really a denim master.
Yeah, he really
Low
is.
key.
You should come on the podcast.
We need to go to LA.
He's not.
You guys,
Yeah, you guys
come on.
are-
You got the portable system now.
You guys
The
should
mobile
go to
rig,
LA.
dude.
I'm
I feel
trying to
like
find a sponsor is a thing.
Yeah.
yeah, you need a like
Have
a.
John Elliott sponsor it.
I don't know.
Does he have the dough?
It seems
for
like a
that?
big ask, you know.
Does
Maybe
John
like
Elliott
a-
have the dough for that? I mean,
Seems
he
like a
opened up
goal.
a store.
Seems like
Yeah.
a goal of ours.
That's right. He does
Maybe
have
like
that
a
new
Patreon
store.
goal.
Yeah, that
We're
could
going
be.
back and forth about what our next Patreon goal is. I think it should be sponsoring the boys to a West Coast trip because we get nothing but fucking big gas episodes off with guys like John Elliott.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got-
Sponto from Born and Raised.
Jerry Lorenzo.
Jerry
the homie.
Lorenzo.
What about
Come
Rogan's got to get on this thing.
Rogan.
He's a
If you-
big head.
John Mulaney,
Come
right?
on.
Oh, yeah,
You know
right.
what?
I mean-
He's in New York.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mulaney.
You
He's
get him
cool,
here.
'cause he's
Yeah, but he's got a big interest in style. He would talk to
Yeah,
you.
Suits
totally.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves suits.
Levy, get it, make it happen, dude. Get it
He's
done.
got a different kind of style.
Yeah, different kind of style.
All right. And the pants.
I did talk to Jerry Lorenzo at that GQ party. That was
Yeah,
the one
Jerry
thing.
was cool. And Kerwin
Yeah.
Frost. that
Yes.
Oh yeah,
was-
Yes. And Chris from Union. I
Chris
took
from
him
Union.
around.
that's the other because Chris has done the pod and it was like
He was nice
one
to
of
us.
I think
Yeah.
that's a crowd. That's a fan favorite for sure because he's just
Well,
dropping.
he was fucking-
knowledge
he was
all day.
dropping
Yeah.
such good
He's the
brands,
best, dude.
dude.
Gems.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was really nice to us that night.
Yeah. That
He
was,
is one of the best dudes, which is why again that's like where are you gonna shop? You're gonna go to Union.
It actually
It's
worked.
fucking the best.
In retrospect, that night worked out great. We said the next day, we're like, that was so fun.
You guys were networking.
we
Yeah.
ended up just in
Yeah,
this
let me give you
small
my business
corner
card.
with like
Kissing hands, shaking babies.
it was like Kerwin and Chris and Jerry in that like back corner. It was like way chiller.
Did you
it
get a
was
group
awesome.
shot of that? Because that's
I
quite
wish
a
we
fucking
didn't get
I
any
wish
Yeah,
we
that
got
would've
no
been tight.
In those
pictures.
moments, I wish that I'm like, fuck it, let's take a picture. Because everyone wants to take a picture.
like a bunch
but
of
you wanna
cool guys,
Yeah,
these
but you
two
want to
dorky
act
white
not.
We did not.
You don't
we-
want to seem like a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's got a pencil
And we were
tattoo on
so
his face. You
fanning.
don't want
We
to
were-
I know.
I was
you don't want to
being a
bother
fan
him.
for
And
sure.
he's like, talking about his baby with his face tattoo.
he's
with his
baby
pencil.
named
Yeah,
Waffle.
yeah.
tripping over his clown shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah, right,
I thought it was so funny. He was wearing an umbrella and he kept hitting the
What?
bartender.
Yeah, yeah,
Like the umbrella
He
hat?
was wearing
He was
a Fendi umbrella hat.
and he kept leaning into as the bartender. The bartender was like bouncing
Poke an
back.
eye out.
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny, man. He's
a legend,
fucking
bro.
cracks me up. Yeah, the whole thing, like that part was fun.
Yeah.
It was just we didn't get our fits
Sounds
off.
like a great fucking night.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. We didn't get our fits
Network
off.
spoiled you boys. All right,
Yeah.
pants for Adam.
These are from Iron Eagle or Iron Heart.
That's Hugo Boss. All right.
No,
I
Iron
was going
Heart.
to say another Nazi brand.
Another Nazi. We're all doing Nazi brands tonight. Birkenstock, Mercedes.
yeah, right.
My shirt's from '88.
These are Ironheart.
Yeah. Ironheart's like a denim company.
It's like a
and they-
Japanese
Yep.
like salvage denim company, but they make
But these are what?
chinos,
these are like but they're like twill.
cotton
No,
twill.
cotton.
Yeah.
And I wore these on the show a lot in green,
Mm.
which is I think is a big crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
I think people will respond to the green pants.
What was your,
Pants
what
are
was your
sick.
job on the show?
Contractor?
All right, because we're talking about the blue collar stolen valor.
Yeah, I got to do all the Stolen Valor, Daniel Day-Lewis,
Nice.
Instagram meme thing.
What do you like, Carhartt?
Well, it was like network, so we got to go like a little higher end. So that
Oh,
it
it's like
didn't
Stolen
seem-
Valor.
Yeah, exactly.
Jogs.
Yes, exactly. So like we got to do like a lot of Junior and
Ooh.
Jeez.
yeah, it was great.
Wait, so where's
and
that?
your main construction jacket was Fear of God.
Fear of God.
Yeah, right. Like a real salt of the earth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a guy who doesn't
Capital,
want to get
a lot
his
of, like,
jacket
Capital.
dust anywhere near it.
Yeah.
You
all
were
that
really
stuff.
wearing Capital?
Mhm.
You were in like a fucking like Boro kimono or some shit?
No,
Capital socks,
Capital
Capital
socks
socks.
and
With the-
Capital
with the smiley
hoodies. A lot of
faces?
Capital with the smiley faces. Yeah.
Chuck asked me for some smiley face socks when I was in Japan. I was like, sorry, bro, I'm here for a funeral. Fucking dick. It's true. It's true.
Every once in a while,
True.
we would be shooting, and someone would an executive would be like, what is this hoodie?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
can we double check?
Yeah.
Why is the wardrobe budget line item the fucking 6 times what the gear
Oh
costs?
man, I think my wardrobe was like 10 times Fran Drescher's.
Yeah, right.
I'm the Manny.
What Adam wore? We got to get that Instagram popping. Someone get it.
Moving on up.
Yeah, Adam, what's the sweatshirt?
This is a vintage a thrift. I love these kind of like
Poor shit. Spend all your money on the Iron Eagle.
yeah, I have all this fucking Japanese bespoke. man.
Ironheart.
Spent $1 billion on Birkenstocks this year.
Yeah.
No, I love these. I kind of like have a billion of them. these like I call them like Josh Brolin's. They're like from Goonies. Like they're like the vintage gray.
You wish, dog.
Yeah,
You
no,
wish.
dude. Fat Brolin.
Yes.
I call him the Josh Rollins.
Yeah.
Because you got to roll
The
me.
fat period.
Yeah. No, but they're like, that kind of like 70s
No, for sure, dude.
poly vibe.
Yeah.
Little
Steve McQueen-ish.
Little Steve McQueen-ish. And
Yeah.
it went good with my vest, which I was rocking.
Right.
Which was...
You put it on and you feel good in your mental image of yourself.
Comfy
Yeah,
That's
so
cozy.
it
all that
feels,
matters.
this
Comfy
feels like
cozy.
always what I think of when I want to get dressed, which is like someone who is being played a Beastie Boys record in the studio.
Right,
Like not a Beastie Boy, but like a buddy. That's
Right,
like, you
right.
want to hear this? And you're like, yes.
The friend
Yeah.
who they're seeking approval from because he's like
Yeah, because he
cool.
like runs a hotel or something.
The Ian Schrager fit.
Yeah, the Ian Schrager fit.
Right, okay.
And the undershirt.
Oh yeah, what do you have?
I think it's Good Fight. I forget which
The
one.
names
I
of these brands are very like violent.
Yeah, I like all. My underwear is
Iron
Kill
Cross,
Frogs.
Yeah.
No, this is a LA brand. They do. He's cool. He does like.
How's the butt wipe on that?
Yeah, what's the?
It's short,
the
man.
way?
My belly is like poking through my Brolin. But they're an LA brand that I wore a lot on the show too. They're like kind of
Are they homies or is it?
yeah,
okay.
homies. Like we had just been speaking. He was like a fan of Happy Endings, and I'm trying to describe his vibe. It's like Japanesey. I wore like a bunch of his suits in the Shiva episode.
Oh yeah, those are dope.
They're like relaxed suits. Like he's cool. He's cool.
What's it called? Good Fight?
Good Fight.
Damn,
All
just
right.
out here fighting the good fight,
Yeah.
trying to milk happy endings for free Johns. So years later,
Dude, I will milk anything for free John. You got a free John, give it to me.
yeah. And then Dan, you got the nice enzyme wash hoodie.
Yeah, the ALD hoodie.
Very nice.
This was a hoodie that he was wearing on the show, and then I was like, "Get me that hoodie." So I basically gave the wardrobe my credit card. And
Right,
anytime he would have a
Two of
fit-
everything.
Yeah, anytime there
one
was
to
a
rock, one to stock.
yeah. And this was
One for Adam,
I grabbed
one for
this from the
Danny.
wardrobe. And I love this hoodie. I will say it's a little long, but
Long.
that's my only issue with it. But it's so comfortable.
What do you wear, like an XL in ALD, or is that a large?
No, it's a large.
Okay.
Is this your flying fit?
This is my flying fit.
That's a
How
good
hard
flying
is it to
fit.
take these shoes off?
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
taking
take
Well,
dirty stuff.
TSA pre-approval.
Oh,
Yeah, you
fire,
don't have to take that.
fire.
Like, let
Yeah.
this Nazi through. He's good.
Salute this man wearing Hugo Boss.
Yeah, exactly. What tee do you have on under? Do you?
T under
Yeah.
is my one of my Green Day vintage shirts.
Ooh, that's a
I got a
spendy.
lot of
Look
of
soft.
Green
You
Day.
big? You're a big Green Day guy.
I love Green Day.
That tracks, man.
Yeah,
It
I
tracks.
love
It all tracks.
What's the best Green Day record?
The best
Is it Dookie?
No.
Insomniac?
Insomniac.
What's the best album to throw knives to?
Dookie?
It does track. Like, can't you see like a young Dan
Yeah.
throwing
Yeah,
knives?
oh,
Like,
yeah.
Fucking
Fucking
just
just
Eyeliner?
rollerblading?
Eyeliner?
like a
No eyeliner, but
Okay.
terrible
definitely
remake of My
Guyliner.
Generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having a bass guitar, barely being able to play it,
Leather
just
bracelets.
rollerblading, all that shit.
I also
Lots
was
of
a big-
bracelets.
I also was a
Kerplunk
fake
was
bassist.
not. Kerplunk was not a great. They
Yeah,
didn't
but I
find
love-
themselves yet.
Yeah, they were. That was like, yeah. But I still like that album.
Well, we got our
Yeah.
outro music now. That's
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Done.
Da-da,
Check.
da-da.
Yeah. I'm having trouble trying to sleep. You already know the fucking vibes, bitch.
Come on, this is what it is. Green Day. I
High
wanted
level
Green-
cultural commentary, bro.
How much did you spend on this one shirt?
Oh, yeah,
on
was
this-
it
Does like Green Day level vintage go for the same,
Dead.
hundreds of dollars
Dead.
as like rap tees?
I have
less than
so
Rage
much
Against the
tees.
Dead.
I have a lot of old Green Day shit. So some stuff I bought.
So
Like,
this is from like
this is from a long. Yeah, so this one's a long time ago. But I bought one like, I have an Insomniac one from like 2 years ago that was like $150.
Damn. That's
Do you have like
That's not bad. That's like Wallace.
compared to like a Tupac rap tee for
Yeah.
$500.
Oh,
or
do you have like
whatever.
a Green Day tee plug?
No.
just some, like-
Witherspoon, who did?
Oh,
the-
yeah, Sean
who did,
Witherspoon.
who did our sets?
Yeah, he did our sets.
Shout
yeah.
out Sean Witherspoon.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. He
exactly.
did the basement
He
or
did the
whatever.
basement,
right?
yeah, for the pilot.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There's the
yeah,
set and your Green Day tees.
exactly.
And all our vegan pizza.
exactly.
The spectacles.
Oh yeah.
Spectacles.
These would have been the same, probably the same ones you were wearing last
I
time.
think so. Article 1. Oh
I
no,
don't
these might
remember.
be different. I think I had vintage ones and they kind of got bent. These ones I just
It's
got.
always a bummer when you.
So
I
mad.
did it once. It was like
I had these really awesome vintage glasses and I got mugged on
Really?
fucking Robertson.
you got mugged on Robert.
This is what
Yeah.
you talked about in your stand-up.
Yeah, exactly. I got mugged and then
Give me those vintage glasses,
yeah,
bro.
And
Those
the
are
guy,
fire.
The guy broke my
Fuck you.
glasses.
and the
Insane.
OOPs.
Yeah, right.
in the bag.
Take anything
So-
but my vintage frames.
A lot of people that have come on the show, they fall in love with a certain frame shape and they end up buying like 6 or 7 of them because they know that they're gonna fuck them up Or if they're like hard to find,
mugged.
they might as well get mugged on Robertson.
I used to though do that as a glasses guy. I used to always have like a lot of
Die,
glasses.
Nazi scum! Give me your glasses.
Before, check my boots.
Punch a Nazi, take his glasses.
So
You're
anyways,
Richard Spencerberg.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Damn.
So anyways,
So Article 1.
Article 1,
Adam,
Moscot,
mule.
Moscot Mule, Lemtosh,
Yes.
extra large.
Extra Jewish.
Yeah, extra Jewish, extra large.
wide.
Kind of the only frame. Like I used to wear Oliver Peoples, but I have this problem with them
Expensive.
that was kind of they're expensive. Like you can get them at Lens Craft.
I mean, Moscot's not cheap either, though. You know. to
No,
be fair.
Moscot's actually like cooler than Peoples. Peoples you can get like
maybe I'm thinking of Garrett Light.
Well, Garrett Light,
Garrett
his dad is Oliver Peoples.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
It's like Greg Lauren weird shit. But like
Yeah.
the Oliver Peoples, I have such a big ass head.
You
Like,
do.
It's a fucking problem.
Have you seen the billboards?
The billboards aren't.
You had to add on an extra piece.
They did. They had to build up over the normal square.
They had to get
and-
new zoning just for your dome piece.
Sorry.
dude.
So anyway,
To
so
the
I-
audience at home, just picture a giant watermelon with Moscot.
yeah.
You
Anyway,
had to cop the airspace.
Yeah, right.
level
The-
over
the
the
rights,
billboard.
dude. From a
Yeah.
Chinese
Picture
billionaire.
Josh Brolin.
picture Josh Brolin after he like drank a gallon of soy sauce.
With like a fried,
with the watermelon head.
with a fried meme filter on him.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
That's daddy. Zaddy.
What about the outerwear? What did you? So,
Oh, yeah.
what's your vest, Adam?
I doubled today. This is a DeRay shout out again. Oh, like they gave us so much stuff. They were the best about
Oh,
it.
this is for the show.
Yeah. And
Why
like,
do they do that? Like, do brands get called out on shows in like
yeah.
Well, it's awesome. Like Eric Emanuel sent us a bunch of stuff. He wears
was
them asleep
so
all the time.
dope. Eric was amazing.
So that you would see like the branding pretty
John
obvious.
Elliott
right?
was great. John was great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they gave us. They were
those.
just
There's an impetus for the brand to hook it up because they're going to get a little bit of signage.
once we were able to like show them a little bit of what we were doing, and they saw kind of that like because we talked about this a lot when we started the show that like you would watch Friends, which was a big influence on us making the show,
Mhm.
and like part of Friends that was fun was that it was like they never looked like shit. They always looked
Yeah.
great. Like
Well, people still use like pics as inspo with like the crazy
Yeah,
sneakers
everyone
and shit
wants
that-
Joey
everyone
wearing every
Rachel's
single piece
hair.
of Chandler's
Joey in the
clothing.
Balenciaga.
yeah, like everyone
exactly.
wants those things, and those things because those guys were like young and stylish, and they were
Right.
like, "This is the way that I'm going to do it." So we wanted to make sure that we were, if anything,
Their
like
apartment
carry
was
the
half
torch.
Our,
Yeah.
our dream would be like how people wanted Rachel's hair, people want Adam's vest.
vest. yeah.
Their apartment was
So,
half the size.
Give me
of
the
this hotel
Adam.
room.
Yeah.
Here you go.
So like,
Straight ass
I don't know if
vest.
it was Teddy or his people or whoever are. We had the greatest wardrobe department I've ever worked with.
Yeah.
I don't know if they but like, shout out Eric again. Like everybody was so gracious and like wanted they only gave us their flyest.
Right.
Shit.
Not like the garbage throwaway. shit.
No,
Yeah.
this was like, it was like the first time ever. Anyway, so this has been a staple. I think it's their Woolworths collab.
Yeah, big slap.
And then this
Shout out
is,
Teddy. Shout out the boy Teddy. Come on the podcast.
and then this is an old,
Stony.
this is a Stony, but it's my, like when it's this cold out,
Right.
you know, that
The real
fit.
deal.
The real deal. It's thick.
With
it's
whatever Phil.
fireman. Yeah. I don't know what the hell he put in
Patch
here.
on, right? I saw.
Yeah, man. Liam Gallagher style. I don't do no
Right,
patch
right.
off.
Yeah.
I like, I understand the impetus to be like, no,
Patch on. Fuck it.
yeah,
Patch off.
I don't do patch off. Patch
Yeah.
off is like, look, man. Yeah, you bought a Stone Island. Fucking own it. Like
It's almost more conspicuous.
me
to
too.
take the
That's
patch off.
exactly how.
It's
when
like
I
it's
see
too cool
someone-
for
That's like
school thing. It's
counterfeit
like-
type shit.
Yeah, like when I
We
see
see
someone.
the little fucking buttons. We know.
I
it
know
is.
what that is. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
come
It's
on,
like,
man.
what are you doing, dude? Just
Yeah.
keep the patch. Liam Gallagher literally switches it up every time, and that dude is the best.
He's
I
the
love
goat,
that dude.
for
He's
sure.
the goat. That dude can wear Stone Island. I can wear Stone Island.
Yeah,
He's also a fucking.
yeah, something
Right?
like that. Somewhere.
You're just like-
there's a truth.
I'm sure
somewhere
the
in there.
subreddit will agree.
You got to do some. You got to do some hooliganism.
Yeah, well, I'm there.
Down Robertson, mug this motherfucker.
Did you wear some outerwear on the plane leaving?
By the way, I will
I-
tell you that after I did get those glasses off you, they didn't fit great
Really?
when I mugged you on Robertson.
Oh, It'd be the ones you know.
It'd be your own cast.
Yeah.
I don't have like I think I said last time too, is like I don't have that much outerwear just 'cause
Right.
I've been in LA for so
You're
long.
looking for
But
like
I
a
have-
leather jacket, right? You're looking
you-
for a very specific.
Really? You gonna go leather?
I wanted to get a leather jacket and you kept telling me no.
Yeah.
I agree. I think leather. Although I did see like a bunch of like those leather suit jackets coming around lately,
Like Adam Sandler, Uncut Gems.
Yeah. Supreme.
Yeah.
Supreme does them every so often.
Jerry Lorenzo wearing one at
Yeah.
Fashion Week. I was like,
Leather blazer. You got to be a very specific.
You got to do
type
the.
of
You got to
cat.
do a leather duster.
When I worked
Down
at
to
the
down
Gap,
to the ankles. It'll match your Hugo Boss.
When I worked at the Gap, shout out the Gap. I
Sponsor the fucking pod.
For real, dude. Are they around?
Is the Gap around?
Since 1969, bro.
Dude.
The Gap's crushing.
Too big to fail.
And when I worked as an employee as the Gap, one of the big things was to sell the leather. So like my
Gotta
first
sell
week,
the leather.
my first week working at the
Move
Gap, they're
units.
like, sell the fucking leather. And I sold a leather blazer to me.
Nice.
Damn.
And that was it.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
have
it'd
it?
be the ones you know.
Exactly.
You still have it? Is it with your knives?
No, I quit and I left that blazer in Boston.
A leather blazer would pack knives pretty well.
It actually
Would
would.
also look very good without a shirt.
Yeah, that's what I should wear tomorrow.
Yeah.
But so you came through with, what is that?
A Patagonia, just winter jacket.
Nice.
I like that thing, man.
I love it. It's super warm. I just
Same
don't-
color as your room.
Functional.
Yeah. What? It's a functional, great fit. Although I don't know what to do tomorrow because
Taupe.
I'm gonna be wearing suits and I'm gonna be wearing the
Yeah.
Patagonia jacket over suits. So
You want to borrow like an overcoat?
maybe should I?
Yeah,
Aren't you
I'll
gonna
bring
be
an
like, aren't you
overcoat.
going to be like driven around town in a fucking like
Yeah, aren't you
SUV?
getting, you know?
Yeah,
Convoy
but still, we're
around.
gonna get out. It's gonna be colds.
Yeah, I'll bring an overcoat.
All right, cool.
What's the temperature in LA right now?
It's like 60.
So did
Ooh,
you
that
come to
sounds
the
great.
airport with that jacket on?
No, I was holding it.
Okay.
You give
Smart.
it to the
Smart man.
air people working in the plane to like hang.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, you're
I
that
did
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's an
so
awkward
that's so
moment.
annoying, dude.
An awkward moment.
And lest
I
we
feel like you're
forget,
just in business class, dude. Relax.
it's a 4.5 hour flight.
Yeah.
Frankie
No, but-
Muniz up here, man.
Yeah, right.
He's holding his jacket.
Lance Bass was in first class.
On your
fly-
flight?
He was
On
flying
my
the
flight.
plane.
He was flying the plane.
That makes
Is he part of
sense to me.
SpaceX or some shit?
He wanted
yeah,
to go to.
he
He wanted to
is.
go to. He wanted to be the
He was bummed we weren't going to the
You wanted
moon.
to go to
gay
Uranus.
man in space.
Uranus.
Zing.
I don't know if that's true. The first gay man in space. We have to look at that.
Yeah. You can't
Who
be
knows?
named Buzz. Unless we forget, fellas, the panties.
Oh yeah, let's talk about panties and accessories and socks. Anything notable?
All right.
I see Dan bought his socks at the skateboard store. Those are Vans.
Dan's been
My man
hanging
went
out
to Zoomies and blew a bag
You went to the car store.
I'm wearing Vans.
from the socks
I
from
got
U-Haul.
I got some nice Vans.
My man just got back from the outlets.
Is that intentional? Like, yeah, I'm going high low. Vans,
High low. It's
Gucci's.
high low on the ankles.
Spent all sock money on
no, I
boots.
just have I have so many Van socks just from
because you're a skater.
From your knife days. From your knife
I'm a
days.
skater. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did actually just go to like Vans and just get.
When
a
you got
bunch
mugged, did the guy take your socks too?
of- I know he left
So
my
you had to
socks.
dip
He's like, you
into
can
the-
keep those.
He's like, I don't want these fucking Van socks.
Well, you were telling me that you did some research and Vans is like a German-owned company.
yeah, it is.
Yeah. Where were those Vans en route to? Were they packed?
We will
What's
put
deal?
the Jews in vans. Maybe trains.
Yeah.
Trains. is
Trains
better.
seems more
I got my Van socks and Calvin Klein underwear.
Calvin Klein.
Got my Van socks.
Calvin
that
Klein,
look
like the
sneakers.
poly fit or like the box, like from a box.
From a box.
Boxer briefs, boxers, tighty whities.
Briefs.
Briefs.
Yeah.
Briefs only. Briefs. Just briefs.
What do you do?
Boxer briefs.
Boxer
briefs.
briefs.
Boxer briefs.
Briefs are tighty whities.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Boxer briefs are boxer briefs.
Well, 'cause, like,
Boxer
yeah, I don't-
briefs, I do.
All
So
right.
they're the tight ones that go down to like mid quad. Or boxers.
like a trunk.
yes.
Isn't that a trunk?
Yeah, like they're like down to here.
All right, Adam, panties. Any?
I think I'm in like a stance or something, like some like.
because you're an athlete.
Yeah,
You
because
got
I'm
your-
always
you got
on
your
the-
panties
Well,
at
I'm Jewish.
You
I
got
never know
your-
if I have to run.
Yeah, right.
You got your panties at the sock store.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, which is a real go-to.
What
And
about
then-
your? I like these like thick wool socks.
Yeah, these are
They're
like
also
part
Vans.
of my.
Those are Vans.
These are Vans. No.
wow, dude.
I went into my like deep ski drawer today because it's so freaking cold.
Right.
And I was out with doing like pickup and drop off and stuff. And these are called heat holders.
Heat
I
holders.
really think I got these at like a Walmart in like Beaver Creek or something.
Now, when
Uh,
you wear those thick socks, though, did they make your shoes
Are your
uncomfortable?
are your dogs sweating?
Well, I let the laces out a little tonight when I got in the
Because I brought
Uber.
a pair of like ski socks, but I'm not sure how they're going
Damn.
to fit.
Ellie's made you guys soft.
yeah,
I know.
soft as hell.
heat holders.
Get me my
Age-
heat holders
age
over
and
my
shoulder-
Vans.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
My shoulder's frozen.
So are my feet. Get me my heat warmers.
Should I wear an overcoat?
Adam,
bring me one?
I'll lend you one. I'll lend you one. Well, maybe I won't lend you one. What time's your earliest interview?
I get mugged every day.
I get mugged everywhere.
Oh, not again.
Outside Kitson Jr.
I can't partake in these jokes.
No, you can't, motherfucker. And
Come
don't
on, you had those
forget it.
Erewhon
It's okay.
jokes earlier.
You're
The
fine.
what?
The Erewhon jokes.
Yeah, but I can't make like
Jewish jokes?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Mulaney does it. You're fine.
You're fine.
all right.
Is Mulaney? Oh, he's not Jewish.
Yeah, Jewish.
He's Irish.
Well, he's honorary.
Yeah, he's married to a Jewish person,
Yeah,
so it's
alright.
basically Jewish.
Wait, hold on. Let's talk about Julia Pally. What's the watch? You always come through with a nice little piece.
Thank you.
What's today?
This
He's
is
a
this is a 85 Datejust.
Nice.
That was my first purchase with my own. Like,
Oh,
money.
really?
Yeah.
With Hollywood money?
Hollywood money.
Network money.
No, Twix money.
Wait,
Like you did a Twix
like you did
commercial?
a Twix commercial?
I was the face of Twix.
Right
when
or
I
left?
Was, I was the face of Twix when I was 28.
Oh wow.
That was your first.
That's
First
a break.
gig.
That's when you
Yeah,
looked like
that
Josh
was
Brolin.
my big break.
See,
Yeah.
Chuck, it's never too late.
No, dude, I'm like Bryan Cranston. I feel like I got a couple like dramas in me later on when I get.
Is that why you said Frankie Muniz?
Yeah, I'm in a Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
No, this was like my first big check. I bought some. Do have a rule that like if you get a job as an actor or a writer, you have to buy yourself something.
Do you do that Dan?
Immediately.
Yeah. Yeah,
Do you-
so it's like
are you doing
boots.
watches or you're doing,
No, I bought boots. I don't have any watches. I
You're not
don't
a watch
like.
guy.
I'm not a watch guy.
I've been saying to him all.
I know he wants me to
year,
get a watch.
like,
I don't like the way they feel. That's my problem.
You gotta get used to
not-
it. You become a watch guy. Like you
I
gotta
feel
just
like
do it,
watches
you know?
are like a thing. That's why I hate the Apple watches because it takes away from like what the.
Well, you're not a watch guy. I'm a
not-
watch guy.
I'm
You're
not.
not. It's,
I'm
I
not.
guess it's
I'm
case
not.
by case. You know.
sure.
I
for
got an
sure.
Apple Watch this year during when I was running the show because it was like there was so much shit going on.
Yeah.
You
constantly.
need to
Like,
learn.
I'll get an
Remember when to
Apple Watch.
breathe.
Yeah,
Stand
and
up.
then it was stressing me out so much
Doesn't
that
that
I was
stress
like,
you out though? Like,
yeah, it's way too stressful. I don't want an Apple Watch.
You have a nice
Fuck
wedding
Apple
ring on,
Watches.
but that's the only jewelry you have.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I
you have a few rings on.
I have. I don't say a few. I have two.
You
I have
do.
a few. I'm not
You
like
have a
Johnny
couple.
Depp. I'm
You have
like
a couple.
in an ad for what's that cologne where he's like on the side of the road, like a real
Johnny
life.
Depp.
Yeah, you know that. I don't know.
So Sauvage.
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 I think he's bald.
Johnny Depp.
So he
yeah.
wears the hats to hide it.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
I
maybe.
think he is. Anyway,
He's broke too, right?
I for sure,
Relatively.
for sure.
He's not getting that Twix money.
So they gave me this on. This was a gift from a crew that I wear.
Is that why there's a C on it?
It's not a C. It's like it's supposed to be an emblem.
Never forget
of
the crew.
It says Twix.
That's Twix. It's supposed to be the
Left
Nirvana logo.
Like the band Nirvana.
Yeah, but they had this smiley face logo on a
Yeah, yeah,
t-shirt.
yeah.
And they were the crew on Champagne Ale made it for me. And
Oh, nice.
They were trying to make it that. It didn't quite take what I wear.
Did they make it one of those like things where you put a penny in?
Yeah, they-
Honestly, I think they got it at the mall.
They made it
but they
back
presented
25
me-
cent like
You roll
Plastic
around. Is that the
bubble.
farmer's market?
It was at like Knott's Berry
we had to buy
Farms.
10
They were like,
boxes of
look-
Cracker Jacks to get the right
But
one.
they were so nice about it at the rap party that I was like so taken that
Right.
I put it
and
on.
now it has like sentimental value.
Yeah, and I also do think like it is kind of cool to have like a whatever these like class rings are.
Signet ring.
Signet ring. On
Did they
your
only do
middle.
that once the show was canceled or after? or after season
They
one
knew
wrapped?
when I signed on, they knew it was going to get canceled. So
Yes, our leading man, the kiss of death. Are you worried about that, Levy?
you gotta
I'm
be.
not.
You got to be.
No, I'm not. I'm not at all.
That's why we had you on episode 3. It's too early for this podcast.
Exactly. Yeah.
We already have episode 4 lined up.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't. Oh shit.
No, we
No,
Don't give away the trade secrets.
no, I think this one's got a real shot at going like the full season.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Indebted.
Exactly.
Well,
yeah.
we'll get to bursting that bubble later.
Yeah,
on.
right.
Is that the full fit check?
Fit check complete, baby.
Yeah,
I
complete.
think you
Thanks,
did.
boys.
Yeah, we did.
All right.
We did it.
You guys
I
have
was so
flown
nervous
in.
about that.
Yeah.
Really?
No, me too.
Did you guys dress up extra
No.
special for the fit check?
I thought about it.
Yeah, I thought about it too because I normally sometimes I'll fly in sweatpants, but it was a daytime flight, so I don't want to be wearing sweatpants. But I was like, God, I know I'm gonna come off the plane, come to the pod.
Right.
What
I
are your
gotta-
go-to sweats?
Those John Elliott gray pants.
How much John Elliott do you own?
You own a lot. We
I
both
don't-
own a lot.
Yeah,
You're a believer.
I'm a believer.
True
But
believer.
I also wear these Adidas
German.
these
Yeah.
these
Sensing a
Adidas
self-hating theme.
like jeggings that I got in the mall in
Stop.
Providence, Rhode Island.
Just stop.
No,
Sounds good,
no,
dude.
I don't tell you.
Sounds good.
Yeah, no. I got them at a Foot Locker at a Providence, Rhode Island mall, like
Even better.
6 years ago, and they're just like super comfy, and I wear those to sleep.
Nice.
And on
Shout
the
out
plane.
Adidas Providence Mall.
Dude working at the Foot Locker called the technical foul on those. Straight up. Timeout.
Yeah, they're great. It makes me look like Jada Pinkett Smith.
Your cakes are popping.
Yeah,
You are hosting that show about your circumcision on Facebook Live.
I am. It's a good one. It's a good one. I had to do it.
Are you a Scientologist?
Yeah, no.
No.
Big
All right.
questions only.
Okay, that's the part we'll take out.
You guys are big Johns enthusiasts. Came
Yes.
here all the way from LA. arbiters of taste.
He did.
Well,
He lives here.
Adam
Well-
lives here.
He's
bi-coastal,
spending your time.
though.
out.
I was spending my time, but my only place of residence is here.
Okay. Well, you hear that, tax man? Only New York.
Yeah, right.
And
What I'm
Florida.
getting to
and
is-
Florida half the
If the
time.
IRS is listening.
In
IRS is
Canada,
listening.
300 days a
And
year.
I'm,
What I'm
and,
getting
I'm,
to,
and I'm based in St. John's.
Yeah, right. Little
What
St. James Island.
Me and a bunch of goats.
Saint Dan. Goatbergs. That's where you're
Goatbergs.
Little Dick Sammy. We just want to know what you guys are fucking with, not fucking with in this segment we call Fuck With, Not Fuck With.
It's a working title still.
Still working title.
Yeah.
We're going to throw some categories at you and we want to know what you're fucking with, what you're not fucking with. First up, brands. Dan, what brands are you fucking with?
I
You
guess
heard
what
John
I'm,
Elliott, right? We got
yeah.
that.
And I guess what I'm wearing now. And Noah.
Okay. So
You
Gucci.
guys are both. Did Pally get you into Noah? Or
No, we were the same time.
Yeah, we were the same time.
Is there there's not
but
an LA
then-
store, right?
Yeah, how do you got to buy it online, right?
Yeah.
I get it here.
You'll get it here at the
or Dover Street.
Do you
Dover
proxy,
Street-
proxy for him?
Sometimes I've
Really?
done that. Yeah.
Yeah, but Dover Street has
That's
it,
cute.
and
Oh,
then
right.
and
Oh, okay.
and sometimes it's just like I don't know. I'm just into it.
Yeah. And sometimes you'll find it.
So those brands
Yeah.
are the brands are John Elliott, ALD, Noah.
on the show, you'll see
Gucci.
the most. Yeah. On the show, you'll see the most ALD, Noah. ALD and Noah, you'll see.
The trend
Oh,
here is
no,
like growing up
3
streetwear. Is that because again, it's like cool, but it's you don't feel like you're an asshole by wearing it?
Yeah. It's just.
Is that the general
yeah.
consensus?
It's so tasteful.
It
Yeah,
is.
like,
I
true.
also the one time
Small
when I was-
logos.
when I was
Yeah.
at round 2, some guy I overheard these guys talking, and they were like, "Oh, no, we don't have Noah. Noah's for old people who can't wear Supreme anymore."
I mean,
Hot take.
yeah,
How about let's keep it that way?
yeah. I would rather that. I mean, in some ways.
Dan
like,
Levy's like taking notes. He's like, okay, I'm gonna repeat this on.
I'm definitely wearing
No,
this
he's like,
again.
now I can feel okay.
I'm
Now I can feel
I
okay.
feel cool.
I feel cool.
what
yeah,
about non-fashion brands that you're fucking
Yeah.
with?
non-fashion brands?
Yeah.
That you swear by.
Levi's, is that considered a hard?
Like not
not even that. Just like
non-garment
non-garment
brands.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, like, what do I like stuff that I see Dan fucking with all the time?
Yeah. Like,
Well, like Dan's into gadgets in the writer's room. Like he's got these
you're a Brookstone man.
yeah, he is.
Sharper image.
Dan is a sharper image Brookstone guy. Like he has like
Platinum level
or
shopper.
just like things to fuck with, you know, like
as seen on TV.
yeah, well, not like they're
like
weighted
fidget spinners.
like
Yeah.
yeah. like or like not fidget but like
Weighted blankets?
like a weighted weight or like balls that are weighted where you pick
Yeah,
it up
we
and,
have that kind of
like
stuff.
your nuts hang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I also have a lot of shoulder stuff now because of the
All
frozen
right.
shoulders.
Like
so I got
foam roller type.
foam
beat?
rollers. I got bands.
Theragun?
Yes,
Bro.
Yeah,
Shit is-
the ball thing. You go like this.
I don't know what that is.
You know
What's that?
the weighted ball you go against the wall like this with. No
Is
one
that just
else.
for your shoulder? Because
No.
a Theragun, you
No,
can like.
it's cool though on the podcast that you're acting it out. That works really good.
These guys are used to a visual medium.
Yeah, right. I forgot that we're in the presence of actors and writers.
I'm the actor.
Yeah, I'm not that.
Should we do fuck with, not fuck with, or just do not fuck with for you?
Whatever you want to
Yeah,
do.
let's do it the same way we were
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah,
So
So
fuck
we-
with.
Yeah.
Fashion
Brands.
I always feel like I
brand-
fuck up that segment. I always
It's
regret.
cool. Don't worry about it.
Well,
no,
now you have someone. Now you have a lot of time to think about it.
yeah, brands and fuck. I like that brand. Add some
Yeah.
Okay.
from New York.
They have a
Brooklyn.
store in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They did the Reebok collab that was like mad tasteful that people slept on.
Chuck,
They're
you're a
dope.
big fan of them, right?
very slept on. They have that.
I think those dudes are gang. I think they're aware of this operation.
Yeah,
I think so.
They were in. They had a bunch of shit in the Kinfolk store.
They were from the kid. That's where I
Yeah.
first saw them.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
where you
yeah.
told me to go the other day.
Yeah, I told you to go to Kinfolk.
Oh, to
the
go
other
shop.
day.
You get some
Yeah.
Japanese garments.
Well, he was in. He came in the other day to just visit me for a little bit, and I told him to go to two places, Kinfolk and Nepenthes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
The
he's
tent is a bit out of the way.
He
Well, I
said-
guess both are.
well, my
I'm
house
saying here,
actually
Upper
Nepenthes
East
is
Side.
nice for me. No, you know, like because I just go up the west side.
Where do you live?
No, no.
What's your address?
27th and what?
27th and 27th.
He lives above the UCB.
yeah, the old one in that tennis dome. Yeah, but those two stores are like my. I guess
You should definitely go to the
Nepenthes for me is just like that's where I could if I had unlimited money.
That's
That's,
what I-
where I
that's
want
what
to
I'm
go.
saying.
That's what I
You
said
can
to him.
afford-
$1 million.
That's what I said to him. I was like, if you're gonna buy anything for this press run that
Yeah.
you're on, just go there and like do it there.
Like one really spicy shirt or one really spicy jacket that's going to really tie the whole.
They're winter,
Yeah.
they're-
Together.
and they're having their winter stuff's on sale right now.
Yeah,
ooh, buddy.
it's like engineered garments, needles,
South to West
South to West State. You know all
those
the
vibes that Chuck
arts
is
and
wearing.
education,
those are great.
Hoka 11.
I fuck with that. I'm trying to think on the show what else we fucked with that was like a little fringe. Eric Emanuel for sure was like when people first saw those.
What were they like? The cow prints, the neons, like
No, we kept
and
it.
what is it? The basketball shorts?
We did the basketball shorts first, and people were like, we did the ones with the patterns that kind of looked like that Fendi logo. That
tie-dye
the
sweatpants.
the E, interlocking E's.
and people love those. And
Hayato did that. Our boy. Yeah.
you could always tell when we hit on something when like we would be filming a scene and there like the audience, there'd be 300 people in the audience and like assistants and camera people would be coming up to me and asking like, who makes that or whatever.
Yo, what's
And
the
you'd be
fit,
like,
fam?
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, these are good.
Yo, ID the Johns,
Yeah.
King.
I feel like Emmanuel's tie-dye sweatpants were the big winner.
Oh, nice.
Were the big winner on the show.
Also, the brand is it 316? The pant.
Yeah.
pant?
316 was really
Shout out
I love
Andrew
those.
Chen, friend
I
of the pod.
love 316.
316
Yeah, you
was-
should go to the store.
Self-Edge.
Self-Edge.
Self-Edge. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. from
Self-Edge was so good to us.
Yeah.
I wore their jewelry on the show.
Nice.
Which I will shout out.
Yeah, I
black
bought all the
wedding ring.
pants in every color.
You love pants,
Dude, I love
would-
pants.
Big pants guy.
This
I'm a
medium-
big pants guy.
This medium works for Levy and I so hard. When there's a tape night, any excuse like tape night.
What's tape? What does that mean?
Tape night means like
the filming of the show. So
Yeah.
we rehearse every day.
The
It's
filming
like-
of the show night.
Yeah, so we rehearse
Okay.
it starting Monday. We do
Doesn't
table
sound as
read.
good.
Tuesday we rehearsing. Wednesday rehearsing. Thursday we start pre-shooting.
Fridays.
And Friday night we do it at 5 o'clock. It's
I
like,
was there on a Friday and you're like, yo, come through.
yeah.
Oh,
And you're
yeah,
like
you should-
come
oh,
to this
dude.
thing, and I was like, no, it's a whole life we have here. You got to come up.
yeah. But those
I was like,
nights-
you guys want to come smoke weed with YG? You're like, no, we're working till 10 p.m.
but yeah, it's like it's a fun vibe and it lets us kind of like rip it out on Fridays, which
Yeah.
is kind of fun.
It's like old school in the way where it's like
Do you guys party
like-
after the filming too, like the whole
Yeah.
crew?
Yeah, you hang out afterwards.
We're
You-
older now,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
we give it a
that's tight.
run.
You get pizza around 10
We
o'clock.
gave it a run on like midway through, and on the last one we gave it a nice.
Was
run.
there? Yeah, was there a big rap party?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's family friendly. I mean, our kids are involved because it is
Your
fa-
actual kids.
Your
yeah, our
actual kids are friends
are
too.
friends, and so
What a
like
bummer.
yeah, it's a bummer. But
Kids
it
are
is
mids.
also-
Kids are mids.
Kids are mids.
and so we
That's our official stance as a show.
we actually had the
Fuck them kids.
we had the rap party. Our rap party was at a bowling alley, but then we went really bougie with like food trucks and
Sure.
whatnot, and like
Jeez.
NBC paid for this, yeah?
yeah,
Yeah.
we pay for,
Yeah.
Did we pay for anything?
I think we had
John's.
to.
Yeah,
we,
we
paid
paid
for,
for-
we paid for the hoodies.
We paid for it.
Oh, you guys made
merch?
merch?
Yeah,
You
we
guys made
made
merch?
merch. We got to get you guys some
We'll
merch.
get you
Yes.
merch.
Yeah, we
it's
got.
good.
It's actually good. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
that's
good.
becoming like a cottage industry. Like I don't know if you saw all the merch they made for like Uncut Gems. Like that shit is going to be like crazy
Huge.
collector items. And
Seinfeld.
the Seinfeld stuff, his
Yeah.
friend,
Yeah.
the Friends stuff. Like you guys got to do like Varsity Jack.
Yeah, we have like
it's
actually
crew
it's,
members.
it's,
It's like
actually
crew
black.
members.
It's
Yeah.
black. It's like a dark
Black
blade,
tie-dye.
black tie dye.
Fire.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Says in dead.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
I found some old Happy Endings merch the other day that I should like
List on Grail.
list on Grailed. It's actually
It's more
not
of an
bad.
eBay thing,
it's
probably.
not bad.
What's
Some
that?
of it's not
Never
bad.
heard of it.
What non-fashion brands,
Yeah,
Adam,
Pally.
are you fucking with?
What are
for
the moves?
sure,
What are
yeah.
the vibes?
Tesla? You fucking with it?
black on black. That's the
You
Tesla.
whipping that Cybertruck?
I've been whipping that X for a while.
Wait, word?
Well, I was recently told that electric cars are actually bad for the environment.
Who told you that?
What? Who told you that? Trump?
The Iacocca?
Just this
I was
guy.
hanging out with my buddies in Detroit.
MBS in Saudi Arabia?
No, I was with my friends in the United Arab Emirates, and
I got flown out to do a fucking
I don't know.
quinceañera.
I think actually
Chilling with me and
No,
Fat
I
Joe.
forget. I think it was someone we know was telling us on set that like
What's the logic there?
that like the batteries aren't
Oh,
biodegradable.
right. Yeah.
So like
Right.
all these
Sure.
giant batteries from these cars are just sitting around, and like while now it's nice that we're not,
Sure.
eventually you're just gonna have these giant towers of batteries or whatever. And I was like, all
Blast
right,
that
I'll
shit
think
into the
about
sun.
that. I don't know. I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
I can't
It
decide.
was
I
too
don't know.
much stuff
I'm
to
not
worry
having kids.
about.
Yeah.
So
I
much
don't
to
give a
worry about. I
fuck.
can't decide. No,
So you're not fucking with Tesla.
brands I fuck with. I'm sorry,
NBC.
NBC,
NBC is
the
a
Peacock
huge-
is
Shout
a
out the
big brand.
cock.
fuck. I like the hot things that you open up and you
Hot
keep in your
Pockets?
pockets.
Oh,
Hand
like
warmers?
Hand warmers. Shout out to hand warmers.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're dangerous yet, but like my daughter catches the bus in the morning,
Okay.
and I couldn't wait on that corner.
Well, you're not supposed to hold them with your bare skin. They're supposed
What?
to
Really?
Yeah, they're supposed to. Well, like when you ski.
Are you being
That
serious
hot?
right
I'm being
now?
serious. I'm being serious. They're supposed to. There's supposed to be like a layer of clothing, a layer of fabric between you and the actual like hand warmer.
Really?
Yeah.
let's hold off on the shout out to hand warmers, but I do.
You might want to sue them.
I like those. I got a new coffee machine
Okay.
that I really love by Miele.
Miele?
Shout out them.
Okay.
Is it the pods?
No, it's like a
'Cause those are bad for the environment.
computerized. It's a computerized like thing, and I'm like obsessed with it. It's the
Damn.
best thing.
How much does that
Lifesavers.
cost? What does that run you?
Lifesavers.
Oh, you love Lifesavers.
Winter Green.
Yeah, let's delve into that
Yeah.
instead of how much my
Nerd.
coffee
Come
costs.
on, that's a brand.
No, it
That's a
costs
brand
a lot.
I like.
Well,
Lifesavers brand.
Did we talk about this last time?
No.
I think you did. No,
I can't imagine
you
why.
Shout out Lifesavers on the last pod. I
did.
I don't know.
That was in your plug section. You're like, I want to plug Lifesaver.
Oh,
Wait, did I?
No, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think
I have
did.
a great memory.
Okay.
oh, shout out this tequila that I
Just tequila in general.
no the
The Rock's
specific
tequila?
tequila, the specific tequila that we drank a lot on the show as like our like but I never know the name of it, but it's in the ornate white,
Oh,
with the
like it had with the
ceramic
blue
ass,
and
like-
yeah. That shit.
very good tea. Shout out that brand.
Were you actually drinking tequila? Like when you're in character, you're supposed. Isn't it supposed to be like water?
No, I mean it would be like for the cast, like we like sometimes it would be like, let's have a good show or something, and be like a little bit of tequila or
Let's
whatever.
loosen up a little
Loosen
bit.
up a
Let's
little
not
bit.
suck.
And like
Who wants some poppers?
and these cats that we're working with are boomers, so like they've been around and they got money, so you can't like you can't like be like, let's have something not worth a lot of money. Like they need kind of
They're obsessed with status.
They only fuck
no,
at
they're
42.
just like their blood is rich. Yeah, their blood is rich.
They're just rich.
Yeah, they're rich.
These are
I
the
mean,
execs. These are the
Francine
suits?
Weber have been on
Oh, you're talking about
TV.
No, the cast.
You're
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
Fran.
Yeah,
and
Fran and
the
Steven
dude
Weber
from
have been
Wings.
in-
What's his name? I keep
Steven
forgetting.
Weber. Like
Steven
those
Weber.
guys have been on TV for their whole lives. Like Steven was telling me the other day that he's been an actor since he's 21, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Yeah, me too." He's like, "No, I've been on like television." I was like,
Whoa.
I mean, you
wow.
forget, but like even like his Wings, it was 7 years, like over 200 episodes. Like
The
would
nanny
just-
was like 6
the
or 7
nanny
years.
is-
Yeah,
Yeah,
same thing.
and
Same thing.
huge, and even Abby, like Abby was on SNL for 6 years, and her dad's Chris Elliott.
That's right. Yeah.
and
Oh,
Jesse-
Abby. Yeah, that's Abby.
yeah,
Elliott.
like
Okay.
it's just like TV vets left and right, so you can't be like,
So you were
be
the
like,
fucking noob. You were both the noobs.
No,
No.
I failed more shows than all of them combined. No, I was
Weird
not
flex,
the-
but okay.
Yeah, no.
Dan was like, have you heard of the living legend Lil Dick Sammy Lerner? Baby Dick.
I
baby
discovered that little ass dick.
Dick. Yeah, baby Dick.
No. Then we didn't have Jessie Hodges, who plays my sister, is like the most of a new, but she was in
So
Barry
good.
and so good, and
Yeah.
yeah, she's married to Beck Bennett from SNL, who's like
Oh shit, he's fucking funny, dude.
so funny.
Him and Mooney, right? They're
Yeah.
like their little duo.
Good neighbor, yeah.
They're
But she's like a vet too. Like there was no one. It rules. I don't know.
Let's get into sneakers. We already talked about
Yeah.
the Fords you got and the Gucci boots you got. What sneakers are you fucking with?
Just
Adam.
Jays? You're a Jays, man.
My J's, man, pretty
Through and
solid through and through. One.
What's your current rotation right now?
My current rotation is these those red and black ones that I always
Breads?
the breads that I
Bread
always
ones,
wear,
yeah.
the bread ones. That's pretty much. I mean, on the show then I went to. I follow you guys religiously. I mean, we moved away from sneakers pretty quickly on the show.
Yeah, you mentioned the post sneaker world.
I wore the
earlier.
Royals a little bit on the
Yeah,
show, and then
nice.
right away I was into Clarks,
Birkenstocks, yeah.
Birkenstocks.
You were like Clark's on the show? Or
pretty much like
Well,
Did
Wallabies
you wear
or-
Doc Martens one time? or no?
Wallabies, Doc Martens. I wore.
What was your true like? If you're a contractor and you're like on site, I don't know if you like you
Vism
wear
boots.
site?
He was wearing
Vism
boots.
boots.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're not joking, people.
No,
It's not-
like-
Were you like a contractor to the stars? Like
yeah, right.
no.
If you're a
He's the guy
contractor,
who works
all
on Lisa Vanderpump's fucking.
yes, like we
I did
we had
Tom.
to, we had to make a choice. It was like
The
on Friends
steampunk architect of Tom Tom.
in the 90s and on Friends. If you had a sitcom and you lived in New York, you had a $5 million apartment and you could be like an out of work actor, right? Like it was like you lived
Sure.
on the so we were like, well, whatever. He's a contractor and he wears
yeah,
the
and
best,
the show is
the best workwear you've ever seen, and that's
Yeah,
what we did. We were like,
and
yeah.
like that would here's the thing, right? Visvim would be extremely functional because it's made to be.
It was
no one ever
awesome.
uses it for
They're
that
the
reason.
best. They're
It was
amazing.
Awesome.
It would work.
every day getting dressed, like every Friday when I'd have to put those on. I'd be
was
like,
there ever
hell
any
yeah.
like wardrobe jealousy on your
No,
part,
because he just
Dan?
bought everything.
Yeah, but you get the shit for free. Do you get to keep everything? Is that how it works?
Yeah. So what happens?
No, you
They flip it on
basically
Depop.
no. Sony puts it in a warehouse and goes,
What?
okay,
Serious?
wait for season 2. Yeah, because then,
Okay.
'cause then he
got
comes back and he's got to
It's like
share.
the Indiana Jones warehouse.
There was
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
John's.
But again, like this wardrobe department was
Raiders
the
of
best
the
at
Lost
it because
Johns, dude.
this wardrobe department was so good at like if I was wearing something at rehearsal or something that looked like something they'd put on the show, they'd take it from me, put it in their rotation. I'd wear it on the show, and then they'd get me a version of it.
Yeah.
So like it was seamless in that way. So some stuff I did get to keep in that way,
All
like
right.
the vest, for example. There's like 4 of these because I think I fell in like a pile.
And the Noah, there was the green Noah hoodie, which I brought to New York,
which was so fire.
it was so great. It's that bright green Noah hoodie.
Inside
and
out.
the episode was that him and his wife like switched like their mental loads of what they're gonna do. So she's gonna take care of his parents. He's gonna like take care of the to-do list stuff.
Mhm.
And so he has to put together like his kid's costume for a school play. So he doesn't know what the fuck to do because he's an idiot, and he ends up cutting up his hoodie and making him a cape. So what they actually did, when you're writing stuff, you're not really thinking about it, but they put him in such great clothes. So then what ends up happening is he's got to make a cape out of his hoodie. So what they do is they buy like 5 Noah hoodies and they make a fucking cape.
Oh my god.
So that was
Where's that?
Shout out Ben again. Thank you so much.
yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. So
That's some-
that's
some-
you lost a lot of good Johns out there.
Yeah.
That's some Nicole McLaughlin shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
No,
that's
but it was
it's cool though
so
because
cool. Like,
because if you watch the episode, if you're paying attention to the wardrobe, which I think a lot of people
Sure.
hopefully will, like you'll see Adam in the green Noah hoodie, and then later you see his kid in a school play wearing a cape made
With-
out of
with the Noah
bright
logo.
green
It's
Noah
like-
hoodie.
That's
It's
fire.
awesome.
But you
Yeah.
keep continuity because you then don't have the Noah hoodie.
it goes
Exactly.
away.
It goes
Yeah,
away.
It's gone.
Damn.
And like we I don't know. There was an energy to it, even with Abby and Jesse's wardrobe. Because like I will say, Jesse's wardrobe is
Oh yeah.
fire.
I wish I had the names of all her clothes, but
Yeah,
she wore
like
lots
AMI,
of jumpsuits and
Clark's again, Supreme. She wore a lot of Supreme.
Like the
Carhartt.
loud shit.
Yeah, like she was
BOGOs.
no, like workwear. Like
Okay.
the focus was like, how can you stolen valor this? Like
Yeah, right.
to the umpteenth degree, because that's what you do on network television. Instead of toning it down, how do you tone it up?
Turn it up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Turn up.
So we'll see.
What about you, Dan? Post sneaker world, or actually, sorry, current rotation.
Yeah.
Current rotation, I wear I actually really into the Agassiz, the AirTech Challenge 2.
Yeah.
I wear those a lot. And I'm kind of with you. I used to keep them in box. I still have some shoes stupidly like tucked away in boxes because I collected way too many shoes back in the early aughts.
Yeah.
But now I'm just wearing them and just getting them beat
How
up.
many pairs of AirTech Challenge 2s do you have?
I have 2 pairs.
Okay.
And then I have the AirTech, and then I have the last Agassi too, which I love.
Mm.
So I wear a lot of Agassiz and
I feel
also
like
Jordan
those,
1s.
Those
yeah.
haven't been collabed the right way yet.
Yeah.
No one has like latched onto that silhouette.
Big
No.
cat.
Yeah.
Am I wrong though? Aren't all the early aughts sneakers like now on the way back? Could
Probably.
you not like?
But these
tap
are the
into that
90s.
collection?
Agassi is 90s.
No,
Yeah.
not the Agassiz, but you said that you were a collector in the early aughts.
Yeah.
That collection's got to be valued.
But sneakers are, I say this to all the people all the time, where it's like sneakers are the stupidest things to collect because they crack and they break. Unless you have enough money where you're keeping your sneakers in a refrigerated storage space. Humidor.
Wine
like,
cellar.
Like
Yeah.
a wine cellar. It's just all my Jordans, like I would get so excited.
Yeah, like
for-
anything with the exposed air is going to crack.
Oh
and it's
yeah,
not
like the
gonna-
Yeah.
military blues from like 2002 that I got
Yeah.
in Boston. Like they're
Sure.
all cracked, and they start peeling, and so frustrating.
Yeah.
To me, I always like them. That's why I don't have boxes. It's like they make me happy in a way. Like
Yeah.
in the morning when I'm getting dressed and I open up and I see like a
My
thing.
things.
Yeah, it's like I want to be buried in my
Look at all
shit,
this
you know?
beautiful stuff.
Yeah, it's like it's like after you get out of the shower, you get to look in that little thing from StockX not StockX. What's it called? Stadium Goods, where you're like looking in the rich people aisle, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's cool. And then you don't wear them because you're like, I don't want to look like I'm going to the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. I'll
Yeah.
just, put on what I always
Sure.
wear. But it's nice to like see them. I don't know, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
What about
And-
non sneakers though?
Non-sneakers,
Yeah.
I have these Viberg boots,
Nice.
Okay.
Those are
which
cool.
I love. Those are dope. And then
For those harsh LA winters.
Yeah, right.
exactly.
We both
The
were
elements.
big on this one silhouette this year that we wore a ton, which was the Doc Martin.
Yeah, the maroon loafer.
The maroon loafer with the tassel.
Sure.
Yeah.
We wore those a lot.
Yeah, so I love those. I think I might have brought them with me too. but
Those
I'm
are
not sure.
cool. I mean, because you
I
wear
like
those with a sock.
Yeah, so those I love.
A casual
And-
loafer.
And the Union Jordans I was wearing like a lot.
Oh,
like
we
every
wouldn't know
day.
about those.
Yeah, we
'cause our
talked about them
boy
last
Chris
time, I think.
Gibbs just
Those are-
put
Did you
them
Did you
through.
not?
No, still. And they're so fucking good.
They're the best
so
ones.
good.
They're the best ones.
I can't believe you guys didn't get them.
I got them retail, like I talked about last time. I think I was waiting to get them last time, and I got them, and they're the best shoes of the year for sure.
Oh, that was the best
19,
sneaker
right?
of 2019.
Was it 18?
Best
decade.
sneaker
I think it was a
Or no,
decade.
20. Actually, you know, that was
18.
2018.
I
that
mean,
was the best sneaker of that year.
Show
for
me
sure.
a collab of the decade that beats that. That's as wearable.
Well, and that's literally the Chris Gibbs difference. Right?
Yeah,
It's like
and then
it's
with
also
those I-
wearable. It's like even the blue with the yellow.
I
is
love
like
the
a
blue
little
yellow.
I think the
loud.
blue is the superior
that's
one.
my
in
favorite
opinion,
one.
but either way.
Really?
And I wore them.
I feel that.
I beat them up, but then I took them. But I saw like
And they're
that.
supposed to be kind of beaten up.
Yeah,
That's like
but
the
then
whole
I took
thing.
them to Jason Marks to get them clean, and now they're like sort of too nice. Where I'm like,
pristine again.
you got to keep them in the
Should've
box.
worn
You
them
gotta find the like happy medium.
Yeah.
Should have worn them in New York. Beat them up here.
I thought about it, but they're so clean now that I was like, I don't want to
And
bring
you
them.
didn't want to get robbed again.
Yeah, exactly.
Dan's always worried
Sneakers
about-
are your life.
Outside the four
He's got to
seasons.
think about that on the Sony lot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are the Agassiz on your Mount Rushmore of footwear?
Yes,
They are. What else is up there?
Bo Jackson,
Mhm.
orange purple
Yeah, the trainers.
trainers, Air Trainer Max.
Trainer
two more.
Max, not the Trainer Ones. See,
Yeah.
for me, the Trainer Ones. The
Oh,
neon
really?
green.
Oh yes, I go the other way. Trainer Max, and then I guess, I mean, Bread's Jordan 1
Mm-hmm. Classic.
classic.
Can't go wrong.
The Mars Yard.
Ooh.
Those are
They're the best.
You've beat those into the ground, right?
yeah. But those another shoes that I brought. I beat them up, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care about them, and they're like, I gotta bring them in and clean. So
Sweet babies.
yeah, and then what?
What's the box say?
That's
Not
four,
for
that's four,
posers.
that's four,
or-
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Adam, Mount Rushmore.
Hoof. The Air Trainer 1 neon green. Bo Jackson.
That's such a generational thing for you guys being like a little bit older than James and myself.
It's
That's
just
like,
a little because it's like video games to me is the separation.
Right.
Like Bo Jackson was the Madden.
Yeah.
Like
That was for what?
Tecmo
Sega?
Bowl, right?
well, Tecmo Bowl was like
He was like the
the
unstoppable.
theoretical, but the first couple years of Madden too. Like
Oh, okay.
you couldn't.
But
You
Bo
can-
Jackson was like the first like marketing. Of,
He was
like,
so
an athlete
Bo-Knows.
that was just like in my head.
It was so
you know?
cool too. He
Yeah.
played two sports. He was like
beast.
yeah, it was. And those neon green ones still to me. I remember when I went to college in Arizona. Jason Gardner, who was the point guard at that time, wore them on the court. And I
Where'd
was
you
like,
go?
nice.
Where'd you go to college?
University of Arizona.
Is
You know,
where
Chuck
went?
is a Bearcat as well.
Class of
Well,
16.
bear
Class
down.
of 16.
You guys
Class
overlap?
of 16, dope.
No, cool.
Yeah, I left
We have
in
2
01.
kids. He has 3.
I left in 01.
Go.
Chuck is talking right now, thinking that we can hear him.
Jason, yeah, point guard you. That's my
Bibby was a Wildcat too, right?
Bibby. Fuck yeah, man. My freshman year, we went to the Final Four with possibly the greatest college squad of all time to never win a championship with Gilbert Arenas and
I believe
Richard-
the Fab Five is probably the greatest college squad to never win a
I would
championship.
put Gilbert Arenas and Richard Jefferson up against Chris Webber.
I don't know. We had some good improv players at Emerson.
Gilbert did.
Yeah, I mean, you won't
Keep them
fuck
off
with
his
Arenas.
Stay strapped, dude.
Especially if
Agent
there's a
Zero.
dominoes dispute.
All right, so
Spades comes up raw.
So you got
What do we got on
the,
there?
The train. We said, what did you say? What was the first one?
Trainer ones,
Trainer ones.
Jordan ones,
Jordan. The colorway of the Jordan ones, bread, Chicago.
bread
Okay.
Chicago, or I like
I like the
the
Chicago.
I like the
better than
Royals,
bread,
too.
personally. Yeah,
I
I
like
mean,
the
it's
Royals.
that's kind of like you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
You know?
I like the shadows. There's something
Really?
about there's something about the gray and black that are to me more like wearable. Yeah.
I was doing a shoulder stretch.
Oh.
He wasn't raising.
You want
Dan, would you like to share with the class,
Dan?
Dan?
I liked it because the all white and grays. that are-
sneakers too.
the white and grays that are so expensive. I like too, but I get
The shadows became like that was like the fact that those are so like I get the Royals, but the shadows that's not an OG colorway, is it?
No, but he wore
So it's-
them.
no, he
yes.
No
That's
chance, dude. Either way, the fact that they're so expensive is insane to me.
Shadows are so expensive.
He didn't wear those.
how much do they go for?
Shadows can't be that expensive. Shadows to me are
They're not.
utility.
Aren't they like at least
No, shadows
like
are utility. to me.
$750?
No,
Really?
no.
All right, whatever.
Shadows to me are like a utility
beater.
a beater offshoot.
Okay.
Where like again, you put the white laces in that gray and black, that silver. I don't know. There's something about that.
Raiders
one.
colorway can't go wrong.
It's not seen that much. Like I don't know. I like it.
Okay. So we got ones. You got 2 more slots, my G.
Who's your Teddy Roosevelt?
Burke Mules.
Yeah.
On your sneakers, Mount Rushmore?
No, it's footwear.
Oh,
Footwear.
okay.
Oh,
I didn't realize we were
no, you
sneakers.
said sneakers.
No, we're doing
my bad.
sneakers
All right,
first.
sneakers.
Oh,
sorry.
all right,
I like
I'll
mine.
take
I like
them
mine.
off.
I like
Host
mine.
your own
I'll-
fucking show, man.
I'll take them off. All Stars I still
Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, like I still throw them on so much.
Are those too poor for the show?
Checkered Vans.
Slip-ons.
To match your socks.
Yeah, exactly.
Coley
That's a
specials.
very
Yeah.
Green Day.
Yeah.
It's a
love-
very.
Do
Green
you
Day.
have the time to listen to me once?
It's
Yeah.
a very Green Day. And then
Green Day's sick.
and then these for sure.
Force.
Yeah, Force.
Yeah.
Force.
Hell yeah.
Because Force are the most of the basketball style Jordan. They're the most like wearable socially.
Again, one of the best silhouettes of all time.
Yeah.
Now that
The
you
fives
guys
go too high.
now that you guys have like network money and like I mean, one of the reasons why we think we're, post sneaker world adjacent or butting up against it is that sneakers on the secondhand market are so fucking expensive. But now that you guys have network money, are you excited that it's coinciding with like,
No, the whole sneaker,
Mm-mm.
the whole sneaker industry of the resellers is very frustrating.
Yeah, I don't
you
like
know?
it.
I don't want to like buy shoes for hundreds of dollars from some kid who got retail so then I could like look. It bothers me. That's why I like wearing honestly like Agassiz and the Unions.
the non-hype shit?
Yeah, like the not hype shit
general
that is
release shit,
actually
yeah.
great that people don't realize
Yeah.
because they are too young to appreciate Andre Agassi, Bo Jackson.
Or because there's not even resale value because they made too many pairs or whatever.
Exactly.
Or like
Yeah,
the dunks are the perfect example of that because those blue and yellow high dunk highs to me
Michigan.
are like maybe
I got a pair of those.
I
yeah.
should like put those back on my
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore and throw white laces on them
Right.
and
Just throw some white laces on 'em.
throw some white laces on them and those are amazing and I like the Virgils. I don't think I would wear them.
Yeah, not with those like extra laces. I
It's
like
just
them.
like
The kids are taking them out and they're
Yeah.
just wearing them. It's a Michigan dunk low, which with the stupid little like fucking loops, but it's
They're
still
wrapping
better.
their fucking iPhone headphones around them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're putting their like long dabbed wax.
Damn, smoke them if you got them, dude.
Smokes weed once. Probably more than once.
Yeah.
Did you say smokes weed one for me? Thank you, dude.
He
Thank
smokes
you.
wax once.
Smokes wax once. I did do that recently for the
Smokes
first time.
crack once.
a
What
couple.
sneakers are you guys not fucking with?
Yeah. Is there anything you particularly really hate?
What do you think of the Dior Jordans?
Hate.
terrible.
They're so bad.
Terrible.
And they're
And
gonna
I-
be like 2 racks retail,
Retail.
and
yeah.
then resell because it's made in Italy. It's like the Prada, Adidas, the whole thing. And I don't know if Adidas and Nike like knew about them both doing this, but yeah, made in Italy, super high end sneaker for $2,000 retail.
The
Yeah,
Pradas
it's-
are $2,000.
Those come with the bag, the bowling bag, so it's like a little bit more. But the Dior
Actually-
Jordan,
Oh, it's got the bowling bag.
but yeah, exactly. Well, that
Oh, so I
changes
can take that
everything.
to my
But, well,
bowling
the
league.
Dior Jordan,
It's your rap party at the bowling alley.
They haven't announced the price yet, but the rumors are it's going to be like there's a high and a low, and it's going to be
And there's only
somewhere
like
around 2,000.
700 pairs.
Yeah, it's going to
made,
be
like,
super limited, and they're going to be on StockX immediately, and they're going to be $25,000.
That's one of those you
and
just, like-
people and Gunna will buy all of them.
But like, just let it go by. That's one of those things to me that you
It's
just
a
like.
meme, dude. It's a fucking meme.
You let it go.
The
you let it
Louis
go
Vuitton
by.
high tops too are fucking horrible.
like
Yeah.
the fake Jordans.
The fake
405,
Jordans,
yeah.
The luxury
like,
Jordans.
Don't wear those.
Yeah, I don't listen.
No.
What about the Balenciaga boots with the light up
No,
sole?
those are
I like
The LA Gears?
I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for it, but I'm not afraid of the subreddit. I
But
like
be afraid of the Discord.
I like the Balenciaga.
Triple beams?
thick soles.
No, the second trainer.
The track runners?
yeah,
track runners.
I agree. They're
I
not-
think
Those are
those-
a little less aggressive.
Those
but
Yeah.
they're
black
still
and
fucking
green ones
wild.
have ACG vibes on me,
Yeah.
and I like a little flex.
you could freak it
Yeah.
in the right way, but also
I
again,
wore it with a
bunch
suit
of
once.
hypebeast losers wear them and
Yeah, but I don't
ruin it.
care about those people. Like to me, like there's something validating about seeing like a bunch of hype beast losers wearing it in the wrong way.
Sure,
You know,
Yes.
and like
a walking
There's
billboard of what
nothing
not to
better
do.
than seeing
Yeah.
hypebeasts get excited about the wrong shit.
exactly. I love that. It's
Is
the
there
best.
any very hype sneaker that you are actually stoked for?
Oh yeah, I got a couple in my mind.
Well, you
I
mentioned the
I do
Balenciaga.
like I like the Travis Scott shoes.
Mhm.
You-
Really?
I know you guys don't.
What?
I know you
Take
guys
the
don't.
idea
No.
away from the flame.
Scott saved Dan Levy's
No,
life
the ones that already came out.
with the
The
back.
backwards.
Yeah, the
ones?
back
You
ones.
guys don't like
yeah.
the back-
Doo-doo
backwards
brown
ones.
ones with
I
the
love those.
with
The
I
pink
like that
laces.
colorway.
I like.
Yeah, we differ on
And
the
I
pink
don't even
laces.
like. I don't even like Travis Scott, but I
so
like
the
those
flame
shoes.
did not save your life.
No.
Confirmed.
I like his dunks.
Wait, but hold on.
His
Hear me
dunks.
out. What if we flip the swoosh backwards?
What if we put ropes instead of shoelaces, dude?
No, it was.
What if the shoes had a pocket?
Yeah. Actually, I don't mind those. Of all of them, the military green sixes with the little beans.
No,
pocket is
those
not
are terrible.
You
I
can
don't
put
like
your weighted
those.
balls in there.
Sixes, I feel like
The purple
sixes have to be the original colorway because I feel like if you go
Sixes
away
are
from
so
that,
tough.
it's
Dan Rue.
it's too much.
You put sixes on
are
your.
great. Well, I mean, yeah.
I love sixes. The maroon sixes were I forgot those are my number one shoe.
No, you put
Those-
sixes.
yeah,
You put
those
sixes
were my
on.
first Jordans I ever got, so those should be in the Mount Rushmore. I
As
forgot
soon
about
as you
those.
put sixes on, you're working on Wild and Out.
You're a battle rapper.
Damn, son.
That was a bar.
Bars.
That was a bar.
The best Travis
Burn.
Scotts are the
Going after
are
Wild
the
and Out.
purple fours that were only friends
That
and family that are fucking
Those are
beautiful
great.
and delicious. Those will never come
Those
out.
are great, but I
But you fuck
really
with the dunks?
The get thrown fours.
I like
The shits
dunks
with like the bandanas and the
Yeah.
plaid.
because to me it's like they remind me of the Freddie Krugers and dunks
Yeah.
to me like the more like I
They're
don't
supposed to be kind of like
the
that's the
Futura-
culture. It's
that's the
like
culture
what
of it.
The
Yeah.
dunks and
he
Freddy
he
Kruegers
was
and, yeah.
honest to that to me like
Paris dunks.
he did that kind of like
You gonna
in a
cop?
way. No, I mean I kind of lost my connect there and
To try
in your Cactus Jack.
Your
connect?
BFF
I had a Cactus
your
Jack
BFFs
connect.
with Kylie.
I had a Cactus Jack connect and I kind of lost it and I'm like I don't really want to hustle to get it
Oh,
back.
come on,
Yeah.
Don Tolliver.
I
Yeah.
don't like the pink laces in those.
I don't. I always tell you that I don't like the pink laces.
Yeah, I took them
What's
out.
the most you guys have each spent on a pair of sneakers?
Not that much.
Like,
Have you like you didn't buy the Travis Scotts at resale? You bought them. You like
no,
okay.
yeah, those.
I've
I
never
think
bought
that's
resale.
acceptable.
I don't think on a sneaker like that.
I have. I feel like I've made.
well, we're
Terrible
This is a safe
decisions.
space, Dan. This is safe space.
I think I made
with the
terrible
Four
de-
Seasons.
But
Yeah.
no, I think
Let's remember.
actually the worst I did was actually not that bad. Was I bought the Mars Yard, but
2.0.
2.0, but I got them for $750
Worn or unworn?
unworn.
Really?
But this was a couple years
Distressed seller.
ago. A couple
Yeah.
years ago. But now now they're like crazy expensive.
Oh, it's three
So
G's
that-
minimum.
Yeah, so
I
that's
see people flipping worn pairs for like over
yeah.
$1,500.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
probably the stupidest thing, and I
I love that, but that's great. I will stand by that.
But that's the
I also
most.
think
I
that's
love
a good
those.
investment. I also feel like that was a good investment.
You're not
because
going to sell those though. It's
I know that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
I know
they're so clean now.
There's
Yeah.
no investment in sneakers. It's
Yeah,
like-
How many
that
times
is-
have
Whatever
you
you
worn
need
them?
to tell yourself to sleep at night, you know?
I've been
Yeah,
wearing them
hey,
all the time
whatever,
now. I made
Cost per wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been wearing them a lot. I wear them a lot. I feel
Yeah,
like
a lot. Oh, yeah.
yeah. I love them.
It's dope. I mean, like it's a really fun job to come to work.
They're
and be like,
re-releasing
yo,
and they're going to do like another super limited run.
really?
Like I heard it's going to
Are they gonna do them in blue? Is that what? the thing?
No. They're going to
doesn't-
do it's the 2.0s are going to come back out again, but they're only doing a couple thousand pairs. They're going to be impossible to get, but
Yeah. Well, I like the ones I have.
Good.
they're-
Congrats, man.
Thank
no
you.
one's challenging it.
Thanks, guys.
Adam, most you've ever spent on a pair of sneakers?
I don't believe you.
I'm serious. I've never
Really?
No.
Actually, yeah. You've always had a hookup. You had a hookup with Kanye too.
Yeah, I still do. I don't really buy like that.
What was the
Like,
last pair of Yeezys you asked for?
Do
that
you wear Yeezys anymore?
I don't anymore, but I have all of them
Right.
because of a connect. I asked for a pair of Yeezys about a year ago, and I got them, and I didn't pay any more, but that was it was I guess money worth of clout. 'Cause
I still
asked,
like
'cause,
the
I went out and asked for them, which is like kind of that's money spent. You know, like when you send a random
You cash in a
email-
favor.
Yeah, I cashed in a favor.
That's your part of your reputation will never get back.
Exactly. I did that for those white
Charges
ones.
again.
Those all white 700s.
700s?
Yeah. And I
And
did
you never even wore them.
no.
yeah. I
Come on,
saw. I got a bunch of those and I sold them all.
Yeah, it's not.
I like the Wave Runners though. I kept the Wave Runners. I still like those.
You
That's
know who
probably
I,
the pinnacle, I would say, of like his sneaker design. Not that I want to wear them myself.
you know who I cashed
and the
in?
Calabasas. They're so simple, but I did
Yeah.
like
Oh,
those.
the Power Phase. The
Power Phase are
yeah.
dope, but those are
Just
just
nice leather on them.
yeah, they're
50
soft.
bucks?
I
Yeah.
cashed
Yeah,
in
they're
a
like
Hollywood
nothing.
favor while we were shooting on the bodega.
Hollywood favor.
On the bodega.
A blowjob.
Yeah. I sucked off all of bodega for those New Balances.
Yeah.
But they made me do it in a weird place.
In Boston.
yeah. Oh, I had to travel. But for those New Balances, I did send like an email that was like, "These are great."
Shout out to the good people at New Balance. What about, all right, obviously we got to ask you guys this. What TV shows.
Yeah, what are you guys watching right now?
Are you fucking with? Some people call the eyes the ears at the front of the face.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've heard that.
The fuck?
I have heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you pouring
Bars.
into those bad boys?
I've been watching a lot of cuts of Indebted season 1
Yeah.
coming to NBC.
Are you like sick of the show at this point?
No.
Like,
I'm
where's your
actually
head
not.
at right now?
I mean, I actually feel good right now because we
Too
just
psyched to be
yeah,
sick of it.
Yeah, I've just been editing it. So, we were making the show, it was super intense, because
Right.
there's so much shit going on. But now
Yeah.
it's just kind of editing it. And I'm not sick of it because it came out good. I would be freaking out if it didn't.
Are you
Yeah.
like still in the lab like late every night making sure that
Yes.
those cuts are crispy as fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting emails like when I wake up.
Yeah.
What kind of say do you have in that process as an actor?
The same. I'm lucky enough to have
A good boss.
a good boss and also
And a producer on the show.
and I'm an executive producer on the show.
Oh,
So
excuse me.
I get to both write and
Nice.
have
So you're double dipping.
I'm double dipping.
Yeah.
And so I get to do the same things that Dan does.
PJ
You're a 5-tool player.
Yeah.
PJ
yeah.
and SAG rates.
Hell yeah, I got so many screeners. I've seen
Are you guys in the
1917
Academy?
4 times.
I'm not in the Academy.
No.
No.
I'm close, I think.
I know. I think I think it's honestly just a form, and we're
No.
both like too lazy to fill it
No,
out.
I think it is a certain amount of
Of credits.
feature film credits.
Oh,
well,
really?
as cis straight white males, I think the Academy really does need your voices right
Yeah,
now
that's
for
in this
sure.
day and age.
Underserved audience.
Especially
yeah.
Jews. I mean, there's not enough.
Not enough, yeah.
There's like 5 Dan Levy's in the Academy.
Do you have time? I mean, you're so focused on Indebted. Thursday, February 6th, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right? Is that
Yes,
So dope.
facts.
But do you guys have time to watch other shit?
Mhm.
Or are you just totally
Honestly, I
wrapped
think
up
my
in
biggest
this?
accomplishment this year that my wife Rachel said is that I watched the whole entire series of Succession while running the show.
Yes.
Because I just needed to fucking like do something else.
Sure,
so I'd
sure,
come
sure.
home and just watch Succession until my
I'm so
eyes
sick of
would bleed.
TV. I need some not TV. It's HBO.
Yeah, we just
Exactly.
want to watch some drama.
Yeah.
So I like that show.
I fuck with
fucking incredible.
Succession.
We're trying to get
Show
cousin.
of the
We
year,
want to
in
get
my
cousin
opinion.
Greg on the pod.
Cousin Greg,
Cousin
I
Greg
saw
is
him at
dope.
Trying to
the,
get Nick Braun in the fucking stew, dude.
Nick
He was at the
will-
GQ party.
Nick will for sure be on this. He's a John enthusiast.
That's
Yeah,
what we
That's
hear.
what we hear.
Cousin
We're like, we have a
Greg-
couple degrees of separation.
yeah, he came over to me at the party and said, "Oh, I like your jacket. Is that Noah jacket?" And I was like, "There you go."
Yeah, of course.
And you're like, no, I'm not the Dan Levy.
We need that
Shit's
tall
free.
drink of water fucking in
I
front of
fucks
a
with
microphone.
Since Uncut Gems, obviously, I've watched like
Great
2
TV show.
Yeah.
Well, I've watched it
Well, let's
so
just do
many
film and
times.
TV,
I've
yeah.
watched it a
How many
bunch of
times?
times.
Oh, you have a screener.
Mhm.
How many times have you watched Gems?
Probably like 3 or 4 times at this
Yeah?
point.
Really?
Do you think
Yeah.
it's snubbed? Again,
I
this
do.
is why we need Jewish men in the Academy.
Well, first of all, we both share this. We've bonded over it many times. Like I love Adam Sandler.
We
Like,
love Adam
You know,
Sandler.
I think it's a
But-
generational thing. Like
Yeah, you guys definitely grew up on him, right?
Yeah, and
Yes,
Doug
and-
Robinson, who's the executive producer, of Indebted with us,
used to
he-
manage him.
Yeah, he was his
Really?
agent forever. Like he
Must have made a
created.
fucking
I know. How rich is
gang
that
of
guy?
money off him.
Rich.
Jesus Christ.
Let's just say
So
I sit at in his Clipper tickets, and many times he says to me, "Best tickets in the house," and I'm like, "They are."
Managers get
So-
what, 10%?
Agents get 10%.
Never-
10% on Grown Ups 4? Sheesh.
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
but it was he basically
And he did
was with
Farley
Adam.
and
yeah,
Spade. Like,
he
he's-
was all
Oh,
guys.
he was
that
with
was
that
like
whole crew.
He's
that's
a
the coolest
G.
thing, like talking
Yeah.
about all that stuff.
And,
Back
like,
in the day,
Some
yeah.
good co-connect.
Oh yeah, especially for Spade, you got to keep that guy still running.
Yeah, right.
All right, so Succession, Uncut Gems, a lot of prestigious shit. What else? Do you guys do
Big
Logo at
Mouth?
all?
Big
Oh,
Mouth's
Big
funny.
Mouth.
Watch Big Mouth. What else?
Yeah.
Show, comedy shows.
That's the homies, though, right?
I'm so upset I'm not a voice on Big Mouth.
Yeah.
And you can keep this.
Yo,
in.
what about the fucking John DeLorean over here? This man
Oh
punched
yeah,
Baby Yoda.
Mandalorian.
Yeah,
He
Mandalorian.
punched Baby Yoda.
I did like Mandalorian.
that was one of the funny things. So basically,
I had no idea that was you until I saw the headlines. It was
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
and who was the other person?
Sudeikis.
Yeah.
Studs.
Damn.
Yeah. The two
Another
people.
sneakerhead.
well, that was just like the
another
headlines.
Huge
Huge sneakerhead. Not great style. Huge sneakerhead. You can keep
Wow.
that in.
Yeah, the headlines
he
from the
knows.
TCAs were like, indebted star Adam Pally punch Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Indebted, canceled.
It's so weird to be fired
Public enemy number one.
fired for your own professional choices.
How is Baby Yoda?
Fuck Baby Yoda, man.
Yeah, no,
How is Baby Yoda in
Like
person?
I said, man, he's vaping all the time.
That little bitch. dude.
Major clouds on set.
What was it like? Cloud Lord.
No, he was cool. I mean, the whole thing was a trip, and it was rad.
Is there
and, like,
is there like a midget in him? Or sorry,
No. It's,
yeah, let's what?
like
No,
R2D2,
yeah.
like R2D2.
Yeah.
A fucking zygote? Or what?
no, it was
don't
dope.
say
It was
that.
like they
This man punched a zygote.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of it was CGI for like the
What did you punch? Like a doll?
I punched an animatronic.
What does that mean?
Like when you go to like Chuck E. Cheese or whatever.
Okay.
And you see
And you're drunk with your kids at Chuck E. Cheese.
and your
and you
kids are
punch-
asking for an extra pizza and you're like, you want to see like funny? Like that, it was like that, but remote controlled from like a tablet, like 30 feet away, and it had all these like facial, it could like raise its eyebrows, it could like interact with us.
Hey, Adam, you suck.
Yeah.
Are you,
I mean,
are you a
yeah.
big Star Wars person?
No, not like huge. Like Sudeikis and I both were just kind of like casual Star Wars fans. We're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is cool. We also felt like we robbed.
I like
some other,
violence
like-
against, anthropomorphic.
That
you
was
like
the funniest part. I mean,
aliens?
like also Taika Waititi directed it, and like he is the best. And so that when they told us that that's who's going to be directing it, we were like, or Jojo Rabbit. I fucked.
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Major.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude.
Levy loves a big Nazi guy again.
Yeah, I mean, he thinks the ending's weird.
Yeah. It was so
I haven't
sad.
seen it, but I know this is funny.
Well, you got to hear his shit on Inglourious Bastards. It's like something about it going against the Bible. I don't know. Anyway, but like, yeah, it was dope. I mean,
How many
Taika,
takes?
a lot of takes.
Did
Did you throw your arm out? Did you have?
No,
you
no,
get,
no,
You get
no.
the frozen.
But
I assume that you were on it because you were like a huge Star Wars head and must have like advocated
It's
for
better
yourself.
that you're not. 'Cause
How
it's
did you?
cooler this way? You're like, I don't
Yeah.
even really care.
No, I think that's why. Honestly, I think that's.
Did you get to try out for it?
No.
Someone just called you up.
Favreau.
Hey, what are you doing today?
You're like, yo, remember when you were drunk
you-
at Chuck E. Cheese?
You want to go
Kind
punch Baby Yoda, the biggest meme of the world? I don't know. Is it in New York?
The first day that Sudeikis and I were sitting there, we were like, kind of like, what is the deal? And Favreau came down from this like pod and gave us
Like Dr. Robotnik?
kind of
Like Darth Vader?
We were sitting in a waiting room. It felt very sterile. We were like sitting in a waiting room in Manhattan Beach, and Favreau walked down from his office and gave us this 2-hour overview on what he was doing on The Mandalorian. We were like, nah,
Like, wrap it up,
Yeah,
dog.
honestly, I was
We
like,
get it. I saw Jungle Book.
yappy. I was like,
Yeah.
is this like all gonna be like swingers, or like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna like stop talking?
We all saw Chef.
Yeah, no one liked it.
Shut the fuck up, Favreau.
No, it was awesome. We were
Shut
like,
up, Iron Man.
the two of us were sitting there like trying to like, okay, cool,
Okay.
yeah, like cool.
Is he like really up his own ass? Is that what it is?
No, I think he's like a
He's a nerd.
nerd, yeah, and
But he's like he's fucking rich now.
yeah, but like
Yeah, no. like,
So what?
I mean, he's on a fucking crazy run. Lion
the
King.
days were not long. Like it wasn't like he was like sweating it out on Star
I mean,
Wars.
2
like-
hours
yeah,
for a fucking punching a little baby.
yeah, but he was like chilling. Like I don't know, it didn't seem intense.
So it was a chill. It was
chill.
All right.
And he like went through the whole series for us so that we had context.
Punches.
And then at the end, he was like, and I chose you two because I didn't think people would get mad at you. And we were like,
Yes, America's sweethearts, Jason Sudeikis and Adam Pally.
I think in our heads, we were like, I guess he thinks that like we're likable enough.
You thought you were Josh Brolin.
That it
I
would be
got
funny.
Josh Brolin right. I don't know.
Josh Brolin's falling on hard
anymore.
times. I want to throw him a fucking bone.
And honestly, I don't think anyone thought that Baby Yoda would be like a thing like this. Like,
I mean, who knows? I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
this
have
was
Disney
like
Plus.
back before
2 years ago.
Patreon
almost.
hasn't
Yeah.
hit yet, so.
Damn.
Yeah.
You got to get Disney Plus.
But like, I told this story at
Watch
the
Blank
upfronts,
Check.
but like
Yeah,
the
sure.
first time I
That's
did
gonna
it,
be
I
us
was
when
like,
the Patreon does finally hit.
right now it is
We're
a
gonna
blank check.
throw Chuck into giant Velcro bullseye.
Letterman
Bring
style,
John Candy back from the dead.
late show style. But yeah, like I told the story at upfronts. Well, the first time I did it, I like hit it way too hard, and they're like, and I could tell, like,
They're
I
like,
heard,
son, that's a $5
well, they like
million
all came running
yeah.
out. Everyone was like, cut, and I was like I had a smile on my face looking
How'd I
around,
do?
and they were like, hey man, so like this is a hero. Like,
This
we
is
only have
Yoda.
one. This is one prop.
They have
and, like,
one?
it's like we
Damn.
have. This is a wide, so you don't have to go that hard, you
Yeah.
know. And I was like, got it, copy.
Have you caught any like hate?
Yeah,
From the-
but it's
from the
like
diehards?
some of it is
From the
scary.
nerds?
Like, yeah, I mean, I get scared of anything online, but like some of it will be like you'll get the thing that's like 2 followers from someone's nerd basement or whatever, and it's like I'm gonna
At
kill this
fuck
fucking
Adam
guy,
Pally.
and you're like,
I'm gonna murder you.
yeah, it like makes you a little.
He lives on 27th and 27th.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes you a little uncomfortable. But you're like,
I will avenge Baby Yoda.
come get some.
Thanks at fuck Adam Pally 69420.
Come get some.
Yeah,
It's fine.
yeah. Free smoke on site, you little bitch.
Run up on me,
nerds.
I got a stroller and 2 fat kids.
He's got a friend with knives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got Dan Levy with me.
Was anyone like, nice job? Do you practice on your kids, Pally?
Yeah, I got a lot of that. And yes, I
And the
do.
answer is
Yeah, and the answer is of course.
no.
It's
My
called
kids,
child rearing.
my kids actually do hit me.
hard
Yeah,
in the dick.
Ape hits you.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't hit me. He'll like try, but his big thing now is yesterday he started going, I'm going online. I'm finding a new daddy.
Which he can if he knows what to search.
I know. So Rachel's like, get
He
my
is a
fucking
true-
laptop away from him.
You've raised a sugar baby.
Why is Abe on your laptop?
Because he's trying to find a new dad.
He's trying to find a lot.
Because he didn't win hide and
I'm gonna
seek.
find a new zaddy.
It's insane.
What's Jeff Goldblum up to?
What else are you guys fucking watching?
That's
a
going
good-
great.
Yeah,
Jojo?
anything else?
I don't know. That's pretty much it. I'm not.
What's gonna win Best Picture?
Oh God. I mean,
1917?
let's think of all the movies that I told people I saw. Honestly, I have no. The only movie I saw was Mr. Rogers. I love that movie.
Oh yeah,
Is that nominated? That was good.
Best Supporting Actor for Tom Hanks.
Why is he
think
a
it's
supporting actor?
Because
Come
the
on.
movie's about the guy
Matthew
who
Reeves.
wrote the
Yeah,
article.
Yeah, no,
They
the
just
movie-
all the marketing is about Tom Hanks.
Got
But
it.
he's
I like
a
that.
supporting
What else did
actor.
I see?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple screens. I saw 1917. I saw Marriage Story and I don't know.
No, I saw the Jennifer Lopez movie. Is that not?
Hustlers.
I loved Hustlers.
I loved Hustlers.
Best Supporting Ass.
Loved Hustlers.
I loved Hustlers.
No, that's Uncut Gems.
Both of those dumpers are pristine, as I've said many
Howie.
times.
I love that Howie tattoo. That
You
moment.
can't get buried
To me,
with
that
me now.
moment was such a gas moment. Like there's so many moments in that movie, but when she gets that name on her ass, you're like,
Do you guys have a lot of friends in like TV and film? And do you have to lie to them when like they ask if
Oh,
you
yeah, they see,
watch
like, their
if
new
you-
project.
If you
less
watch
and
their
less.
shit,
Less and less.
less and less because people understand now that you're so busy that it's hard to keep up with everything and there's so much stuff. I mean, there's so many shows.
I mean, you have to come to grips with that. Like, no one is going to watch our shit. and most, they'll see the poster and they'll see the ad online. And
dude,
they'll-
your name wasn't even in the trailer.
I'm fine with that.
it
The-
was.
the-
No, it's by design.
No, it wasn't. The trailer that you fucked up posting on IGTV, which you had to take down and then repost.
Sounds like me.
I saw 1 minute on your IG and I went to YouTube to watch the full trailer and Adam Pally was never mentioned.
no.
Stop billing on the
There's
Fran Drescher.
there's two trailers. One
Is the Pally trailer.
one is the trailer for the show, and then one is a whole marketing thing for like Fran is back on.
Got
Sure,
it.
sure,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I said.
but
Yeah.
honestly,
It's a Fran vehicle.
It is for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
And she's
I'm
fucking Fran Drescher.
Yeah, she's Fran Drescher. This is a different vibe for me on the show. I'm
Okay.
very I'm
You're gonna sit back in the cut and get fit.
I'm in the cut. I'm Jewy Bateman.
yeah. But he's a center, you know.
Yeah,
for the
it's
show,
like-
so
but
he's
it's
dealing with
different.
everything.
And there's
It's
like
4 leads, and he's one of them.
Yeah, no, but also he's sort of the center of
Oh, okay.
the both.
it's more like the Jewish.
They're your parents on the show.
yeah, his parents and his wife,
And
so
my
he's
wife.
is always in the middle of all,
Got it.
that,
All
you
the
know?
drama.
Yeah,
You're a messy bitch who lives for drama.
exactly. It's a new vibe for me because usually I'm the one that comes.
That's
in
kind of
and,
your
like,
vibe all the time now.
Well, I'm messy bitch. Yeah, but
Yeah.
like more. The new vibe for me is like
sloppy.
usually on television I like come in and I like, or in movies too, I come in and I like
Drop a bomb.
zing. I'm like
Punch
energy,
it up.
Punch a
it up.
baby.
Yeah.
Punch
Yeah,
a baby,
baby, go
punch
home.
a baby, get a bunch of press, head out.
Yeah.
And like
Peace.
this,
My
yeah.
work here is done.
Yeah, this
Pally
one,
out.
this is way more of like I have to like do a job here.
Yeah.
But I'm
Bottom
good at
line.
it. I
If
like
you want
it.
to keep the fits.
I like it.
Yeah.
Gotta
Gotta
keep
do a
the fits.
job.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get into the second half of the podcast,
The meat and potatoes.
we got to ask you guys, we want to play a little game. Last John, next John. We want to know what was the last John you copped?
Yeah.
And then what's the next John
In your
you got your
sights.
eye on? Maybe it's even in your shopping cart right now. Pally, what was the last John you copped?
Last John I copped.
That you paid retail for.
Didn't steal
Not
from
that you got
didn't
for
steal from the
free.
show.
Not
Didn't
that
steal
you
from the show.
stole, that you spent your
Yeah, hard.
Hard-ish.
Quote unquote
Yeah.
Virgil Abloh quotes.
It's in my cart.
That's next John.
Okay.
yeah.
Resting about your last.
Oh,
But you
I'm
could,
sorry.
You could even go that. I mean, we don't care the order.
Um,
There's no rules to this shit.
I'm trying
like
to think
midnight.
of my like last John. Oh, I bought the Todd Snyder
Wallabies?
Clark Wallabies.
Fire. The Persian rug joints. I got those at my office right now.
Yeah.
Which colorway did you go with?
The reddish paisley.
Like the burnt
Same.
orange.
Yeah,
Same.
is it burnt orange?
No, it's like a red. It's like
like
red
a
and
red.
blue, and
I'm gonna wear it with a suit.
those are fire.
That
Shout out our good friends at Clark's.
that was not an inexpensive purchase for a Clark. It was like a couple bills.
No, they were because they're like intricate. They're pretty
well, there's
expensive.
beadwork on them almost,
Really?
or like a
I don't know about
carpet.
that.
It looks like a Persian carpet.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'm a big fan. I haven't worn them yet, but I have them on.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes with the suit that I'm planning on. Because
Is
it's
that
like,
your thing? Are you trying to make that your thing, like a suit, and then like kind of like
Statement
out there footwear, statement footwear?
like
in a way,
or-
without trying to do as like listening to your Ezra episode, without trying to do a thing.
right?
The
Do and stunt.
do and stunt. The thing that I relate to most organically is like an 80s style Seinfeldian suit where you're like, I'm wearing a suit, but I'm also wearing but it's like
A t-shirt,
a
maybe.
t-shirt maybe, or like it's some version of it that like doesn't feel
Stuffy.
stuffy. Yeah.
A dress down.
Yeah.
And-
Natural, easy breezy, beautiful
Beautiful
palette.
cover palette. Yeah.
And the next John, what you got in your shopping
I
cart?
got a Bodie
Oh fuck yeah!
a Bodie jacket in my cart that I'm like kind of waiting to see.
One of the hand painted
Like
like
those-
corduroy joints.
Or like
it's
those
a deck
patchwork
jacket
quilt
with the
shits.
patches.
Fire.
The green. It's like a green.
Wait, the
pockets.
see-through joint with the buttons?
No, it's not
The
see through.
pennies.
No. No, it's like a chore jacket, and it's got like a green. I think it's got a pink patch here, and it's kind of like quilted almost.
Great
but it's
brand.
Four figs?
No, actually maybe
The one-on-one
high-
shit-
or high
or
three.
high threes.
High
The
three.
The one-on-one shit is
Well,
four
the
figures.
painted like all that like someone in the studio is like painting.
I don't
a
think
view.
this is like a dude like on his back, like that.
Michelangelo.
Yeah, I think this is more stitch work, but it is so cool. My worry with it is like, is Bodie now? Even though it's like coming up, like,
type.
am I going to
Saw a
show
lot
up?
of it at
Am I
Fashion
going to show up to meet a buddy in like a Bodie,
No.
you know, like,
Nah,
and
it's
they'll
not
be like,
that level. It's not nuclear, but
okay, it feels nuclear, but
probably
I love
just
it.
because we're like in such a fucking
in the bubble.
but
Yeah. But shout out
Great
them.
choice,
Dan?
Dan.
Last John?
The last John was the North Face moccasin slippers.
Oh, fire!
Ooh.
What color?
Like the bubble joint?
Yes, because I need
the house?
slippers.
What
Yeah,
a great
For the
dad! What a
office?
great dad move.
yeah, great dad move. Yeah, for the slippers.
You wear them at home, or you bring them to the office, or
Just at home. I just got them, so I'm just wearing
House
them.
slippers.
Yeah, house slippers.
what colorway did you go with? All black or
Silver.
okay?
I think that's cooler.
Yeah, I
Are they
like.
like, is it like a metallic?
Yeah,
silver?
it's like it's like a shiny.
Very
it's-
ASAP Bari.
Yeah, it's great. So it's super comfy. They get very sweaty. So it's like I kind of.
I mean, they're literally that's what they're made for.
I know, but I realize
They're made out of
these are-
moonwalking equipment.
These are probably better for someone who's actually hiking and not just walking around their
Or
house.
like not
Heron Preston.
or like not LA.
that
You gotta
NASA
crank the
joint.
AC up to like, you know,
I
you're
know,
down to,
but,
like
but it gets
46.
cold. It gets cold in LA at night.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 40. So
Freezing.
Night slippers.
Yeah.
That was last
Almost
John.
freezing.
And then next, John.
the next John, I think I really want to get that ALD the vest, the double zip vest that you wore in the episodes,
The fleece one.
the fleece. But I have so many fleeces that it's like
Yeah.
stupid.
So
So
you got
You gotta.
I have a bunch of fleeces. I have. You
gotta be a
But that's like good LA outerwear.
That's perfect
See,
LA
that's
outerwear.
what, you know,
But
I
it-
get it. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
when
you
you
get
guys-
overwhelmed and you forget, you know.
When
and
you
then-
guys are living in Highland Park in a year and you're like only rocking fleeces and long t-shirts.
what's your number one most favorite fleece?
Ooh.
Oof.
You know
Sophie's
what?
choice, dude.
I know what it is.
what?
It's gonna be that John Elliott vest.
Oh yeah, that the John Elliott, the crazy,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
white.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
you wore
the-
that like
the-
at
that's
least
spicy.
a dozen.
I wore
You got
that-
the vest version. Did they made it sleeve? They made
Yeah.
a sleeves version too, right?
I got the vest version. I wish
that was expensive, right? Something like over $300 for a fleece.
Yes, but it did.
$375 maybe.
It did, but it did go on sale.
Okay.
So that
You
I
rate
don't
it
know.
counts.
I don't know what the timing was.
I don't know
of
what
the
timing
purchase.
was, but it went on sale quickly because not a lot of people copped it.
Yeah.
But I honestly I like that the North Face fleece I always wear too. It's just more just like a normal. What from it's like 90s, but
The
it was
Denali.
re-released.
Denali.
The
That's the
Denali
model, yeah.
purple fleece I wear a
I mean,
lot.
that's that Middlebury College joint.
Yeah, I kind of
That UVM shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Pennington.
yeah. So I don't know.
Very nice.
Do we do next, John?
What?
Yes.
What
Yeah.
did you say?
Oh yeah, what am I gonna get? Oh yeah, the fleece, the ALD, the double.
Oh, the ALD.
Speaking of watches,
double
though,
Oh, but you want me to get a watch, but I still don't know if I'm gonna.
What
get
kind
a
of watch are you recommending?
I don't want to.
like a
I know
Rolex
what I got my sights
AP?
on.
Patek.
No, he's not
Seiko?
an AP. No.
I don't even know what that is.
I think
Casio?
he's got to go. I mean,
Casio?
you're,
Calculator?
What you rock, you know, I love that. But what you rock is like the classic
Yes, sir.
That's the way,
little
like,
rolly action.
little rolly
Sea
action.
dweller.
Early action.
But the
Would be nice. Yeah.
what I'm coveting is that Domino's Rolex that is like
Oh, right. Yeah.
really hard to find.
An Air
Rare.
King. Yeah.
And it's an Air King, but it's also I think they made a Datejust of it too.
Maybe.
There's like
That's so on brand for you.
know.
You are the human version of a Domino's Rolex. It's high low, dude.
high, low, and humorous, and thick.
It's sloppy, but it's classy.
Yeah, dude. Will you write
Nailed
my
it.
eulogy?
Nailed
Sure, dude.
In 3
Don't
years.
perform
Yeah, well, I don't know if
No,
I
no,
can
5
spin it
years.
up.
5 years.
5 years.
That's the reason I'm asking you. It's
Yeah.
realistic.
We need 5 seasons.
37
6
Club?
seasons of Indebted.
Please,
Yeah.
37 Club. I think I'm going to be a 42.
42 is the new 27. You heard
I
it
just
here.
need you to write it, and Jason Biggs will read it.
Oh, hey, Damn.
If you want to hear 4 hilarious entertainers,
3 Jews.
deliriously sleep deprived, spitting bars about what it's like to punch Baby Yoda in the fucking face, you already know what the fuck going on. www.patreon.com/throwingfits. Support the motherfucking homies and you get more content. Everybody wins. Chef,
fucking go.
hit that fucking outro music. You're
On my own, here we go. My eyes feel like they're gonna bleed. Right up and bulging out my skull. My mouth is dry. My face is numb. Up and spun out in my room. On my own, here we go. My mind is set on overdrive. The clock is laughing in my face. Crooked spine. My senses dulled. That's the point of delirium.